Welcome to Evil Live, the live media commentary show that answers the question, do soup parties end with grilled cheese sandwiches? Subscribe if you're new to the channel because today we are continuing our In Nomine Feast of Blades actual play.
Motherfucker.
Are you kidding
Someone
me?
Drop that
Are you
bomb.
kidding me right now?
God damn it.
It is 7:30 in the morning. I haven't had breakfast yet, and you're showing me Cinnabon?
Son of a
Oh.
bitch. All right, I'm going to give you
Add to
extra
hit
points
list.
if that box is empty by the first break.
Oh,
Challenge accepted.
that's awesome.
Nom, 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 nom.
Now I really feel like I fucking let the group down because I should've got some too.
Yeah. You
I was
can't bring it
planning on
unless
it.
you bring enough for the class.
Yeah, you better be sharing.
Right?
Right. Well, last time on a
Yeah.
Nomine Feast of Blades, the servitors were given orders to collect a talisman by their superiors that was arriving on Flight 8081 to BWI Airport on Tuesday, December 18th, 1996 at 9:45 p.m. Each was given slightly different orders by their superiors, and Outcast overheard Rosier, Tiny, Bug-Eye, Baby, and Drools talking about stealing a talisman that was arriving in town to use as a bartering tool for their superior, Valefor. The Outcasts thought it was a good choice for him to try to obtain it and use it in a similar manner. They were all at the airport terminal dealing with humanity in various ways when a news story broke about the flight crash landing on a packed highway. Husrael recognized Ilith in the news footage and raced off to the crash. The party, believing Husrael knew something, followed suit, and when they were seen following, Husrael, Tiny, Bug-Eye, Baby, and Drools started attacking them, trying to shake them. They eventually crashed, and the party arrived at the site first. They noticed Ilith, and the Outcast questioned her. She's looking for the dagger, which makes at least two other parties searching for the talisman. The party learned that the sorcerer who had the dagger, Roberto Raposo, was the one who crashed the plane, then started murdering people at the crash site gleefully before fleeing the scene. Investigation at the crash site brought up two locations to search: the Shoreline Hotel and the Home of Worship Church and Mission. They called the hotel and asked for a heads up when Roberto Raposo was checking in, posing as police, and visited the church. With Raposo still on the loose and others searching for him, the group has to hurry, or someone else might find the talisman, and their superiors will not be happy. So, we left off where you were leaving the mission, heading toward the hotel, the Shoreline Hotel, I believe. One of our players couldn't make it this session, so we're going to have Colin play his character. But what's your plan?
I believe we were going to rent a room. Didn't we find out over the phone what room he was booked into?
Well, you've discovered that he was there. I'm not sure if you guys found out the room number. I'm not sure I remember that. Do you?
He hasn't gotten there yet.
He hasn't checked in yet.
Checked in.
Yeah.
Where were we from? Was it Albuquerque?
Yes, it was Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
It was
Oh, Scottsdale. Scottsdale, Arizona. Yes,
Yeah.
that is accurate.
Scottsdale.
That's where you.
I was like,
Scottsdale
I feel like
Police
I could
Department.
spell it, and I can't spell Albuquerque.
Oh,
I'm not a speller.
Just phonetic.
I think that's why we picked Arizona.
Albuquerque.
For that reason.
All right. So, what's your plan? You're heading toward the hotel. Are you all in Clayton's vehicle, or Dayna? Are you keeping your friend up late into the morning, driving you?
Do both.
Yeah, I mean,
Then we've got options for pursuit. Rather than just one
Yeah,
vehicle.
sure. Why not?
okay. You guys can easily find where the hotel is. It's literally down by the bay on the shore, hence the name. And as you're pulling up, the morning, the sky is starting to sort of lighten up. All of the snow storming that was happening just a few hours before has started to clear, and it's getting incredibly cold without that cloud cover in the sky. But it looks like it might be a very beautiful morning if you guys want to watch the sunrise.
What a beautiful morning.
What?
I'm good.
We're demons.
Guys,
Not all of you.
I was gonna say not everybody.
True.
Clayton
Cool
just
ones.
thinks
All the angels
he's
stop.
got a big black van, doesn't he? That's like really obvious.
Well, I mean, it's a van,
Yeah.
So
It's not like the windows and says
you're either
funeral
a-
home or anything.
You're either a pedo van or It's like I don't know.
I'm just wondering if this
medical
thing
supply.
driving up the front of a hotel might not be a good idea.
If I'm in a big black van, it's going to look like a cop van then, because I'm supposed to be a cop.
Yeah, but your picture
Like a
doesn't look anything
surveillance
like a
van.
cop. Your picture looks like a scary person.
That's not what
Hey,
I
cops
look
are
like
fucking
right now,
scary,
though.
dude.
I'm in a person. That's just what the entity looks like.
Ah, okay.
Right. Just for the purpose of discretion, is it worth parking slightly away from the hotel and those in the van walk there? Just
Walking up Reservoir Dogs style.
yeah,
Slow
but just have
motion.
the
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
way
That
more
seems
menacing.
much less suspicious. Just a bunch of murder hobos walking up to a hotel in no
Murder
car.
hobos.
Yeah,
Oh no!
much better
I
plan.
think either way
Take
we're
us
kind
in
of
the
fucked.
van. You know what? They're not going to care because we're going to park in a parking lot and then walk in. No one's going to watch us park. We're not that important to them. Nobody cares about us. Let's just park
They do have a valet too.
and walk
Is it a
in.
nice hotel?
We don't have to go. We don't have to use the valet.
Totally up to you guys. Who's driving? Clayton, what's Clayton doing? He's just shaking his head. How did I get
As I
mixed up with
said,
these
Clayton's just thinking rather than just arrive up like announce, in a big van at a nice hotel, just looking dodgy as anything. Might be better just parking off in the side street.
people? It's a nice van. It's not like a 1970s 18 van or anything.
It's not a rape wagon then. No?
Yeah, no. I mean, it is lined with
Wait, is
carpet
there
on the
anything
inside.
painted on the front?
That's what I said. Is there
It's
logos
a
and
big
stuff?
Native
What-
American scene painted on the side.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
So you park a little bit away from the hotel?
Yeah, just down the street or something. I don't want to like right up the valet,
Okay.
and
Right.
I'll drop everybody off at the hotel if that makes sense. But I'm not going up to the valet,
All right.
and then I'll just park the van down the street because I don't want the. I don't know. It just seems a bit obvious that all of a sudden a whole mob of people are turning up at once, and same are splitting the two cars. So whoever's in the van with
Why?
me.
Yeah, it's like
a
it's not.
hotel.
Yeah, and it's in the same town as an airport, so it's not really that weird that a bunch of
This is
random
Baltimore.
people
I mean,
show up together.
There's probably a convention.
Yeah,
Probably.
All right, okay, fine then. I'll just.
I just don't want to.
Sorry for trying
peer
to.
pressure.
Don't make me
I
walk.
didn't realize that was
It's
such a
fucking
contentious
early.
thing.
I'm
Oh
tired.
my god, is this because Americans can't walk an length of themselves?
Yes.
Oh no, walking. Ah!
I hike
That's a
11 miles at a time for funsies. You come along with me, see how you do.
That's
Jeez.
different. Hiking's way better than walking across the parking lot. That's misery.
That's true.
There's no scenery. It smells like hobos.
This isn't Candyland. It's not pretty.
This is weird. All right.
Fine, drive up then, and let's everyone bounce out.
All right. So as everyone's getting out, the valet comes around. He clearly looks like he's been up all night, just like you guys. By the way, the entity and Jesk, both of your vessels are the only two out of everyone that's actually a living being. It's like an actual person that you've possessed. Remember, every single game day, you need to make them do something more degrading than they did the previous day, or else you're going to suffer discord and possibly be kicked out of the body. So as soon as that sum comes up, that's a new day. So just keep in mind what new degradation you're going to cause. So the valet comes over to the side. He's a little bit tired. You know, the lightest of the sky the sky is starting to lighten up a little bit, but it's still night, early morning. He just sort of comes around. Can I take your key, sir?
Oh yeah, sure. No, just
He's British?
No, I find people are more amenable to give me their car keys if I put on this accent. Really, I just don't like the job much, and it just makes, women love accents. But either way, thank you, sir. I'll take your car.
That's a great reason. I like this guy.
He opens up the door for you. So you climb out of the
Thank you,
van.
sir.
You guys go inside. He drives away nice and quiet and doing his best. Another doorman comes out and opens up. Do you have any bags? Can I help you with any bags?
Now, real quick, before we go on with this, what level of degradation do I need to do to keep my vessel?
always keep in mind that you have to one-up yourself each time. So small steps is the key.
Oh, okay. Well, as he comes up asking if we have any bags, I'll say, well, I got a full load you can take, and I shit myself.
Okay.
We're
So-
supposed to be cops.
Okay.
I'm just
Like,
along for the ride. Or wait,
you
were we
had
all supposed to be cops? 'Cause I
24
thought it was
full
just you.
hours.
Oh, well, I mean, fuck, we've been in that van since Scottsdale, man. That's an entire drive from the other side of the country. Fuck.
Yeah. So you get up there and you're just like, Just-
Well, I don't pull any faces. I try to
you
keep
didn't do a
it,
face?
like-
That's half the fun.
No, it's like just kind of walk up like, whoo.
Never trust a fart. Okay.
Roll for Steve.
So the guy just sort of stands there in shock, like, for real?
Sebastian's just in horror going, what is wrong with me?
Did you really just shit your pants, sir?
I couldn't hold it anymore,
No, he did
man.
not. No, he did not. Just
Let
do
me show
that.
you to the bathroom quickly. Come on. He's like doing his best to help you. He doesn't think you did it on purpose, obviously. He's trying to ease the horror that one may find if they accidentally did that. So he's trying to lead you over to the bathroom. Everyone else, you can see that there is a bar. There's a little waiting lounge area, and you can see the check-in desk just in front of you. This is a really nice hotel. I mean, it's nice and quiet. They have like really sort of soft ambient classical music playing, just sort of giving you that vibe. There's a little water feature in the lounge area. The plush cushions across the seats. You can see like nice draperies and sort of marble tile on the ground. And I mean, this is very, very impressive.
So I think Rosier is
Over
gonna
to the bar area.
Okay, so Rosier, what was that?
I was gonna go and sit down in a chair close to the front desk and get like a magazine. They still had magazines in the 90s, and just like
It's true.
just pretend that I'm reading, but this way I could like look and see who comes in.
Cut
Smooth.
2 eye holes in the
Smooth.
As they cut some eye holes.
Believable and smooth. All right.
Yeah,
So,
no one's gonna catch
hold on,
him.
man. I've been up all night. Sebastian's been up all night, and I'm
Yeah.
sure he looks rough. He's going to have to get cleaned up. This is not acceptable.
everyone's exhausted, especially
Yeah,
the
but
real
that's okay
life
for the rest of
people.
the reprobates, but not for a Mercurian. That can't be done. So I'm going to have to. Priority is I'm going to have to get a fresh set of clothes and cleaned up before I can go any further.
Where are you gonna get your clothes?
That's when I'm going to see the valet if there's laundry services or something nearby where I can get it.
So let's do a
But
couple
There better
things here. So first of all, Rosier, you go. Am I saying it right? I feel like I'm putting on airs.
Just R at the end.
Okay,
Rosier.
so Rosier. I thought
Yeah.
you were French. So Rosier goes in there, grabs a magazine. It's like, this is a nice hotel. I don't know what it would be.
Cosmopolitan or something like that.
Sure. Yeah. It's like Esquire or something. He picks it up. You start like sort of thumbing through it. You obviously kind of get into like an article as you're like looking at it. Yeah, well, there is really trouble in the Middle East. Huh. Will
That'll
they
never
ever
work.
solve
Always
that?
timely.
Dayna, your character's name is. What is your kid? Zoros?
The rose. but
Zoros?
Zo.
So Zoe, Zoros goes into the bar area, and you see a couple people in there just sort of doing their thing. The bartender sort of looks up and nods at you. Is there anything I can get for you, my dear?
Coffee.
Coffee. Okay. No Bloody
It's
Mary.
like almost dawn, right?
Yeah. So you see him just pour a nice little cup of coffee. He slides it over. He's like, feel free to sit anywhere you'd like. In this space, it's a little bit more sort of light, lounge lizard type music in the background, sort of American Standard stuff. But it's still really low because it's early. The other people that are in there, you see one guy in this trench coat and this sort of like those fishing hats. He sort of takes the hat off, turns over, looks at you, and you sort of meet eyes for a second. And then he sort of looks beyond you, puts his drink down, which is still half full, and walks out past you. Sort of stops for a second, looks down at Rosier, and sits down right next to him. Hey, how you doing?
I am well.
Are you you new here? You get a room?
I'm just waiting for my uncle.
Your uncle, huh? I got nephews. I can be your uncle.
I'll go
This was a
check.
nice
Sorry, this is a
hotel.
nice hotel. Yeah.
This is a nice hotel. He's like,
I am
Just,
not.
my name's Cadris.
This is
What's
not
your
an
name?
hourly hotel.
My name's Cadris. What's your name?
I am not interested.
I'm not
He's like,
propositioning
this
you,
is our
kid.
house pervert.
I actually have a question for you.
What is it?
See, I think I noticed you earlier at the crash site, and I saw you all leave. And I can't help but think maybe you're here for the same reason that I'm here. You don't have a room. You're sitting there completely believable reading about the Middle East in the middle of the night. So tell me, who are you here waiting for?
Hmm. What are you here for? And maybe we're on the same side.
I think we are, though it appears you might have tripped. See, I'm here on behalf of my superior to pick up a knife that is expected to be arriving, which hasn't yet. Now, I can't help but think perhaps you could help me with that.
Who is your superior?
Well, we don't get into that. But I'm on the good side.
Hmm. What information do you have about Roberto Raposo?
So we are looking for the same person. Well, maybe this isn't the best place to do it. Can I buy you a drink?
I'm 17.
You're hundreds of years old. You're
Actually, thousands.
you're thousands of years old.
But thank you. I look young.
He's only 17.
I can get you some apple juice if you prefer that. I'm
Yes.
just saying, if we're gonna have a conversation, I don't really want to do it in the lobby.
Understood. I like it slightly chilled.
I'll get a juice box. He stands up and he walks over to the bar, passes Zoros again, picks up his drink. He's like, juice box for the lad. And he goes to a corner and sits down at a table and just sort of waits for you. So while that's happening, Colin, you were going to go talk to the valet.
Yeah.
So you go up to the front desk for the concierge. And this is a young lady sort of watching the desk at night and sort of doing everything. She sort of walks over. Hey, how can I help?
Oh, hi. Sorry, just in business. Just one of these unexpected journeys. Is there somewhere I can get freshened up and maybe get a change of clothes? Just
I'm sorry, are you
got a business
staying at
meeting
this
at-
hotel?
No, but I could quite happily book a room. I'm going to be here at lunchtime for a meeting, so
Yeah, we
I hadn't planned to be
usually
traveling.
don't. I'm like, I can direct you to an outlet mall, or there's like a men's warehouse
oh.
down the street.
Is there something about the sort of Shuma thing? Like I don't think mall quite covers it. Thought this was a nice part of town.
Well, the hotel certainly is, and there are some boutique places. But if you're not staying here, I've got people I need to actually attend on that are staying here.
As I said, could we maybe sort out me staying here because I need to get freshened up?
Certainly, if you'd like a room, how many nights do you plan on staying?
Just the one.
It's like, okay. So you go over, she's writing on the list. She brings out this old school guest booklet and this really nice fountain pen. She sort of like just sets it up there. Can you sign here? And I'll need a credit card to put the deposit.
Yeah, certainly. I love the old school books to go with the old school customer service.
We aim to please.
No, you're not aiming too high there, my friend.
No, what?
Show that.
She turns it around, looks down. What did you write on there?
What's the name of my credit card? Sebastian.
It's
I
like,
can't remember. Did I get
well,
his name?
Sebastian, thank you so much. Welcome to this hotel, which I remember what it's called. Welcome to the, what the hell is this hotel's name? The Shoreline Hotel.
Shoreline is.
Oof, it's early, everyone. Sorry. Welcome to Shoreline Hotel. Your room is going to be up on the third floor, 303. The elevator is right around the corner. She gives you your credit card back, and everything should be taken care of. I can actually have someone go pick you up some clothes if you want to give us your sizes. It'll take a couple hours. Nothing is really open at the moment.
That works.
All right. So do you give her all your
So
information?
yeah, just sort of jot down the particulars.
Okay.
Because of course I would know them offhand because
Yeah.
you know, custom clothing. Nothing too far. Just a tweed jacket, shirt, flannels.
All right. Well, I think we will be able to take care of it. We'll get a couple options, and then we'll just, charge to the room the ones you decide to keep.
That works.
All right. So she goes off. You see her pick up a phone, and you can hear her sort of telling someone to go take care of that. She stands there, and she's looking at, I guess the only other people there are Clayton and the entity, right? So what are you two doing?
Okay, so nice place like this. I'm assuming they have some sort of area for businessmen to go conduct business while they're at the hotel.
Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
Businessmen to
I don't
conduct
know.
their business like men.
Conference
Businessmen.
suite.
Okay. I was hoping more for a bay of computers.
Oh,
Because
well, that would be like they had internet cafes back in the day.
I was gonna say 96.
Yeah.
That seems way too
if it was
high-tech
really
now.
nice, they might have like one or two big fat computers that live there.
As you're
That's
looking
what I-
around, you're not seeing anywhere like that. You see the desk clerk. She sort of calls out, "Can I help you, ma'am?"
All right, time to wing it. All right. I didn't say it in a British accent. I'm tired. I'm gonna go up and say, hello. I am the person you spoke to earlier from the Scottsdale Police Department, calling in about Roberto Raposo. I am here now.
I didn't take your call. I just came on. I just started
Perfect.
my shift.
That's even better. They didn't tell you about this at all.
Who's they, ma'am?
Whoever
Oh, you had the
you
name of
took
them.
over the shift from. It's really bad communication to this hotel.
Finn?
Anyway,
No, Finn didn't leave any messages for me.
that's my little brother's name.
Coincidence.
Well, that's just fine. He should have told you that I am an officer from the Scottsdale Police Department, and
She,
I am
looks you up and
here.
down. And you're here?
All right. Can I roll for something to make him believe me? Fast talking, lying, seduction.
I mean, what would you prefer?
Probably fast talk.
Okay.
That's
So go ahead. What's the target number you're trying to hit?
would that be Will?
So that it should say on the actual skill. I think it is Will.
Oh.
I got it right here. So yeah,
Fast talk is 4.
it's Will. So whatever your Will is plus your fast talk level, that's your target.
Okay, so we're going for under 15.
Oh my gosh. So
Yeah, we got it.
wow. All right.
We
so
got it with the third dice.
You got 8. So the difference of the 1 from 13, because 12 is the max, goes to your check digit, which is already 6, so it's 7. So she is 100% believing that you are a police officer. She's like, that sounds
Fantastic.
like such an interesting job, but don't you ever worry that, you can get harmed in the line of duty or anything?
I do, but everything makes it worth it when I'm able to protect citizens like you.
I understand.
So-
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for your
so I
service. We do
Thank
have
you.
a discount for veteran and municipal workers. If you'd like me to apply that to your room, are you staying here?
I am not. I am actually looking for someone who is yet to check in. So I'm going to be sitting over there in that bay of broken computers.
She's like, well, I could actually show you to the business lounge if that's what you're looking for.
Oh, no need. We got past that part. I needed information for something else that involved you.
I'm sorry?
Anyway, I need you to let me know when Roberto Raposo comes to check in. I will be sitting over there. Just kind of wave me down, anything like that. You don't need to make a big deal out of it, and I'll come over and speak to him.
Who is this Roberto? Who is that? Is he someone?
Roberto is someone who is yet to check in and is staying at your hotel. Unfortunately, I'm not able to divulge information about
Is
an
he
ongoing
dangerous?
case. He is not.
Show her the picture.
Oh, no, I haven't seen him. Okay.
You will.
Looks like he could use a Cinnabon.
That's what I said. Anyway, let me know. I'll let you keep doing your job. Thank you so much for speaking
Can you
to
get
me,
the
and I
box
hope you
scope?
have a great morning.
Okay, well, let me know if I should warn other customers or
Nope.
people
This
staying
is a
here.
you and me thing. This is just us. Just us.
Okay, and I shouldn't
Justin.
be worried. Everything's okay.
Everything's great.
All right.
Sitting over here now. Bye-bye. Thank
Okay.
you.
Well, thank you for protecting us. I appreciate it. All right, Clayton, what is he doing?
He's gonna go up to the desk and he's obviously twigged on that this receptionist is not the sharpest tool in the box. Hello, madam. I'm here for the conference at lunchtime. I'm guessing you know nothing about it, judging by your interactions. Is this your first day on the job?
No, sir. I'm
Are
actually.
you sure? Because you're giving me that impression. Like,
I'm sorry. You
I don't
came
wanna
in with
ask you
the
any
group of
complicated questions
people
and hurt
that
you,
are
you know what I
acting
mean?
insane. You know what? You're not welcome here. I don't appreciate the way you're talking to me, sir. You're
That
welcome
is-
to leave.
I gotta go through the car and say, I would like to speak to your manager.
Well, my manager doesn't get here until 12:30, so you can wait outside.
I don't think I will.
Well, I'm going to call
you
the
need to learn
police.
some manners. Have you ever heard of customer service?
You just insulted me, sir, when I'm trying to help
No,
you.
I did not. If that was an insult, it would be a falsehood. Like, come on. Obviously,
She
I see
picks
the
up the
lights
phone.
behind them up there.
Dial. She's like, "What am I dialing?" Ma'am, police officer, this gentleman is causing a disturbance. Can you please escort him off the grounds, or I'm going to call the actual police?
What?
Oh, you're
What was that last sentence?
You're a police officer?
This man is causing a disturbance, ma'am. Can you please escort
in
him?
The completely quiet lobby
Yep.
where I'm only just speaking. to
I
the
do. And I walk up to him and I make you leave.
How?
I will
I don't know.
protest, pretending that we don't know each other. Excuse me?
Don't
Yeah.
forget to steal his room key.
No,
Ooh,
Clayton doesn't have
you
a room
have
key.
your room key on you?
This is Clayton.
Yeah.
Oh
Clayton,
wait,
sorry.
never mind. Nope,
I'm
damn it. Yep, I got you.
Yeah, I'm doing the Clayton thing because
All right. So
You-
is there like a direct line of sight between, I'm assuming yes, the front door and the service?
Yeah.
Front desk?
Yeah.
Dang it. All right.
yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
Remember,
Okay, well,
Clayton has
all
an
I can do
actual
is-
role he needs to maintain. So don't
Yeah.
ruin his life just because you don't want to like this person.
I don't know. I need to continue to pretend to be a cop. She
Yeah,
asked
I'm
me
just
to come
pretending
home.
that I don't know her. You know, we're sort of going because I'm not about to just go. Say, what disturbance?
What disturbance? You insulted me, sir. I don't know why
That's not
you
a
think you're so
disturbance.
much
That's
smarter
a
than me,
disturbance and-
but you're not.
I'm-
You're just some John who's coming in here looking for someone or something, trying to go to some business that no one cares about, to have a life that no one really cares about. So you can do that
This is
somewhere
not
else.
my
This is a
jurisdiction.
high-quality establishment where we take care of our customers. We don't allow them to insult us or the other people staying here. So you can either change your attitude, sir, or you can leave.
I don't see us being a high quality establishment when you're the caliber of receptionist.
Okay. Yes, I
I
have a
think I'll-
gentleman here who is causing a disturbance. I'm going to need some police escort. Thank you. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Again. Thanks. Click. Like, you have 15 minutes and then you're going to be booked.
Yes, I'm walking outside.
She looks over at
I'll-
you, the entity, like, honestly, some people think just because I'm sitting here, I don't have a PhD. It's ridiculous. Ugh. Anyway, thank you for your assistance, officer.
Is that a PhD in liberal arts or something?
Unbelievable, doctor. I'll go sit down.
All right. So
I will take that opportunity then to scope outside. No point is all sitting in the lobby. So good thing I'm parked outside.
it's really early. You know, it's cold outside. There's still a bunch of snow from the storm.
Does that
just a few
affect
hours
us?
before. Cold? No, not really.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have all of the human reactions that you want to have or not. It's entirely up to you because you manifest the vessel in any way you want.
Yeah, so it's not going to bother Clayton in the slightest. So, oh, a bit awkward considering the fact that the Varen's actually in the hotel car park, but we'll worry about that later.
Well, the Valley's standing out there.
Looking at the car park, is this the nice way? Is there somewhere I can go discreetly to?
I mean, it's a huge hotel grounds. I mean,
There's got to be bushes somewhere.
Well, I'm not going up. Thinking, right, I'll see if there's a park bench or something that I'm not like sticking out like a sore thumb.
yeah.
You can borrow my magazine.
Well, the thing is, at least she's riled up with me, so that's kind of got it out of her system that all these people are in the lobby.
Yeah.
So she'll not be, you know what I mean? She's got it out of her system, so she'll not be thinking about you because she's like, got him, yes.
Nah.
So I'll find a park bench or somewhere it's not completely out in the open, just so I can watch comings and goings.
Okay. Let's get back to Jesk in the bathroom.
Yeah.
So the guy is standing outside the stall. He's like, "Is there anything I can help you with? We have some showers that some of the employees use. If you would like to maybe freshen up in there or something."
I mean, that'd be fantastic. And if you guys got a lost and found, and maybe you can find me some sweats, that'd be great.
Okay, I can go check for you. Do you just want to wait in here and I'll come back?
That would be fantastic.
Okay, sir. So he comes out and he walks up to the front desk. He's just like, I cannot believe it. This dude shit his pants. She's like, oh, you won't believe there's a guy in here who's totally condescending me. He's like, fucking people, man. All right. This job would be great if it wasn't for the people. Walks off.
Do you know what? That is actually my philosophy in real life.
Right.
People.
He goes off in the back for a little while. So let's get back to the bar. So Zoros, you're sitting in there. You see this guy in a trench coat walk over, talk to Rosier, and then walk back in, talking about getting a juice box for this kid. Rosier, are you coming into the bar or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna go listen to what this guy has to say. So I'm gonna follow him with my juice box.
Okay. Clayton outside, you actually see a police car turning around the bend and coming toward the actual hotel itself. All right, so Rosier, you sit down across from this gentleman who introduced himself as Cadris. He's like, all right, did you tell him your name? I don't think you did.
No, not yet.
It's like, the gentleman brings over a little glass of juice. It looks like whiskey, but it is actually just cold apple juice. Here you are, sir. Are you staying at the hotel?
No, I'm just waiting to meet someone who is.
Cad's like, I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. He's like, very good. He walks away. The music is just sort of playing lightly in the background. Cadris leans back. All right. Tell me what's going on with Roberto.
Well, we feel that he is a person of interest, let's say, and we want to discuss with him the events that happened with the plane crash. I'm not at liberty to discuss more at this point until I need some information from you to make sure I can trust you.
Well, I'm very glad to find other people like us on this case because when I was down at the crash site, it looked like it was just a bunch of diabolicals. And I got to tell you, there's nothing worse than working with a bunch of diabolicals. You can smell them from a mile away. I mean, actually, you can pick up a little bit of filth from you, actually. What happened to you? Are you using this as some sort of leverage to get back in good graces or something? Because you got that funk of discord all about you.
I had considered perhaps I could use this as leverage with my boss, Dominic, but I hadn't thought so far ahead. First, my main mission is to keep it away from certain undesirables. And yes, you can smell them from a mile away, but in this particular case, that was one of my associates. He's now in the bathroom.
I wasn't even talking about the boy who shit his pants. But talk about an entrance. That'll go down, I'm sure, in all these people's minds for quite a few days. Well, look, here's the deal. This is what I know.
Does I know I'm like sitting right very close to them?
You are
I'm
sitting
assuming.
very close, yeah. You can overhear all this
Perfect.
if you're trying to.
I am.
okay.
I am trying. Yes.
Even if you're
absolutely.
not trying to.
They're not like shouting. This is, this is a private little bar area, but you can definitely overhear. There's no one else in this sort of section of the bar, as it were. Yeah. So he's just like, look, I came here because I saw this diabolical posing as a police officer down at the crash site, and I think she was talking to you. And I don't know if you know her or not. Her name's Beleth, and she's trying to do the exact same thing that you're doing, trying to get her hands on the device to use as leverage. And I suspect there's a lot of other people doing the exact same thing, probably everyone in this hotel right now. But this hotel has a reputation. It takes care of people who... this is a potential tether site. So for those of you who may not know, tethers are earthly connections to celestial locations. So there's good tethers and bad tethers. This is a kind of a near-do-well location where it's a beautiful hotel, but it's used by a bunch of diabolicals, and it's in the process of becoming a tether. So it's not quite there yet. But they're used to sort of taking care of untoward situations and business happenings here. So he just, drops the tether line there. Oh, that was just for clarity. It's a potential tether, so there's a lot of ne'er-do-wells who stay here. I'm not surprised it's a frequent stop for whomever this Roberto is working for or at the behest of, because that's what this place is here for. I assumed whomever was coming into town with this artifact from Portugal, was it? Portugal. I'm the worst GM ever.
Yeah.
From Portugal is obviously going to be using this location as, drug dealers and criminal masterminds on the diabolical side all use this location. And it just sort of, I haven't seen Beleth yet, so I'm sure she's on her way. But, and just then the police car pulls up, and out of it steps Beleth. Clayton, you recognize from the crash site. You see her sort of look around. I'm going to just do a rando roll here and see if she even notices you at all. No. So she sort of looks around. The evening sky is brightening a little bit more. It's getting even colder. She sort of shivers a little bit, wraps her arms, around herself, around the jacket, and walks in. The gentleman opens the door for her. The sirens, the sound of the flashing lights. I'm sorry, the lights are flashing. There's no sound coming out from the actual police car itself. And she enters, and almost on cue, as this gentleman Cadris is saying that's when Beleth walks into the actual lobby, and she looks over the attendant desk for everyone that's in that lobby area.
We'll have had phones, and around about that time, they still had text capability, though not fantastic.
Yeah, texting is the 1, 2, 3, 4. Just using the numbers to do it.
So
we have beepers, though, yeah.
It's whatever you want.
Yeah, I'll just send a quick message. Do I have to roll
25 minutes later? No, you can text.
25 minutes.
On my Motorola.
We can pump that out in a handful of seconds.
Yeah. He's not a teenager, so
business will be heading out by the time I finish this.
Yeah. Grown man sausage fingers are hitting the wrong numbers, and yeah.
So I'll attempt to do that. Type the one word and send it.
Who are you sending it to?
What's Dayna's character?
Dayna,
what's
Zoros?
Dayna, what's your character?
Zoros?
Zoros, right? I'll send it to Zoros.
Okay. So what was the one word?
Just Beleth.
Okay. So you see Beleth come up on your phone, or beeper, or whatever it is you have. All right. So the attendant comes back to you, Cameron, Jesk, and he like slides some like oversized sweatpants and sweatshirt. He's like, "This is the best I could find. I hope it fits. I don't think it will."
Hey, man, that's what drawstrings are for. You rock. Thanks.
Yes. Well, thank you. And should I get your bags to your room, or
I don't got a room yet, man. I'll
you're
figure that
not
out
staying
here in
here?
a second.
You're just
I
some
mean, I'm
transient who
glad
came
I
in here and
got it.
shit their pants?
No, man. I'm here for the convention that everybody else is here for.
Convention.
So I slide him a shit covered 20.
We're all here for
underneath the
different
door.
things.
We should have maybe figured that out. What
Yeah.
the convention
Yeah, you
was
probably
about.
should
It's
have.
the meeting convention. We're here for the meeting convention.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
that's
meeting
not-
convention.
The business
no, I mean-
meeting convention
Yeah, that
It
one.
requires the
sketchy
suite,
about
but
that.
not the actually
of
space.
cops.
Yeah, for
The
cops.
cops are business people too.
Cops
Oh,
and business
man.
people.
Just a ragtag motley
We're
crew
so
of
good
people.
at lying.
Yeah. All right, so he's like, "Okay, well, thanks," and he sort of, pinky out, carries the shit covered 20. He's gonna take it. He's
Well,
not,
fuck
he's
yeah,
not
man.
a
It's
dummy.
$20, man. Yeah.
This is Clinton era $20.
Wash that off. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We're in the bathroom
Lysol?
anyways. Yeah, it is what it is. There's soap.
Yeah. All right. So he thanks you and he gets the hell out of there as fast as he can to get away from you. But there is one person with a room. So Sebastian, did you go up to your room?
I did.
Okay. So you go up to you like just abandoned everyone. You didn't tell them you had a room. You're just like, fuck this noise. I'm out.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean? Got priorities, and also they're demons.
That's true.
Come on.
All right. So you go up to third floor, and I can't remember the room number.
This is
303.
303.
303. Thank you.
Yep.
You walk in, and it is nice. Like, this is a great hotel. These accommodations are just pristine. It's sort of what you would expect if you were going to be choosing a hotel yourself. Not, the sort of shit places that some of the other people you're with, the demons, would choose to stay at.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you walk in, you can see, there's like little mints on the pillow, and there's a range of colognes in the bathroom, and it's a really nice claw tub shower, with like nice draw curtain around it. And I mean, the whole place is, potpourri, like sprinkled around, and fresh flowers, and it's really nice. And you can clean yourself up without any issue at all.
Yep. Before I do though, I'll ring down to reception.
Okay. This is front desk.
Oh, hello, my darling. It's Sebastian. A wonderful room. Thank you for your hospitality. Could I ask you to do me a massive favor?
Certainly.
It's just I've got a dear friend arriving, and obviously we're attending this business meeting together. Could you possibly give me a heads up when he arrives in, just so I can come down and greet him?
And who is that?
That's Sebastian Raposo. He's checking in today.
You're
now-
Sebastian.
No, sorry, Roberto Raposo.
Oh, yes. You're not the first person to ask me about him.
Honestly, well,
There's a
he's-
police officer in the lobby who's also waiting for him. I think he might be in trouble.
Oh, this.
No, he can't be in
Black
trouble. He's a
face.
lovely fellow. He's actually one of our speakers at this event.
He's a speaker? Why would a police officer want to talk with one of the speakers? What's this business
That's-
convention about?
Very strange. We're basically looking at ways to just generate wealth in the community, and just small, medium enterprises, startups, and how we can actually have a positive impact. It's really exciting stuff.
Oh, that's great.
We're very energized about it, and we can make money as well as help the community. It's just fantastic, and
That's the best of both
a lot of-
worlds.
a lot of these people think outside the box. But Roberto, he's a bit of an odd fellow, so just don't let him. Also, he's been traveling all night as well. I'm sure you can appreciate, so he might be a bit gruff. Maybe give me a call first so I can come down, because I know you're used to more refined personnel, and he's just a little bit eccentric. That's why I thought I'd just give you a ring if you could be an absolute darling.
Certainly, Sebastian, sir. I can take care of that for you.
You are a star, honestly. I've really lucked out coming here today and meeting you.
Thank you very much.
I'll speak to you soon.
Okay.
Click.
All right. She sort of, you see her, everyone in the lobby, she's like sitting a little taller, feeling a little better about herself. Like the day's not, it's early, but maybe it's going to be a good day for her. And
Not what Clayton's got planned.
the
Little does he
opposite.
know.
Shit, this might be our last day on Earth.
All right, so Rosier. Oh, are you here? Did he have to step away?
Yeah, I had to step back out for a second.
Okay. Had
There's
to
a
get
fucking
those cinnamon
Cinnabon.
buns.
He's
like,
gonna come back.
I'm gonna get bonus
like a
points by
hamster.
eating before the first break. All right, off camera.
Okay. Oh, no shame. So Zoros, you saw that message and you see Ilith walk in, and right after that phone call on the desk clerk had, Ilith walks right up and they start talking. You're overhearing the conversation between these gentlemen. What's your plan here? Zoros.
I'll just text Clayton back real quick. Yep, she's here.
Probably just to make,
Good observation, buddy.
Yup, I.
Just like quick, like yep.
Yeah.
Send.
All right. So okay, so Rosier is back. So Zoros, were you going to interject at all with what these two guys are doing, or are you just going to keep listening?
I'm a little bit more interested in what the supposed angels supposedly are talking about.
Okay.
So I'll stick where I am.
All right. The entity, you were waiting in the lobby, right? So you had noticed that Ilith, the same woman from the crash site, the police officer, she walks in and you can overhear the desk clerk talking about who you know as Clayton, but how, this disruptive gentleman came in and he started insulting her and condescending to her. And she's like, that's why you called the police? You called the police because someone was talking. Do you realize that people are dead out there tonight? And you're bothering me with someone who upset your tender feelings? Honestly.
Yeah.
And they just sort of like talking back and forth. She like looks around. She's like, well, there's a police officer here, and she's supposed to be waiting for a Roberto Roposo, I believe. And then there's a gentleman up here who's staying, who's also waiting for a Roberto. She's like, really? She turns around, leans back on the bar, and looks over at you. She walks forward. She sort of sits down next to you. Roberto, is that right?
Well, we don't let the normies get involved.
Officer, is that right?
I should ask you, officer.
I actually am.
You're the one in uniform and everything. Are you?
Yes,
Are
that's
you?
why I'm here. I intercepted that call because I knew that son of a bitch was going to be coming here, and I can't let these mundanes get hurt again. We have to stop this guy. Now, can you work with me on this, or are we going to have problems?
I guess a little interdepartmental cooperation wouldn't hurt.
I don't believe you're a police officer. One, you don't look like a police officer. You look like a hua that just came out of a dive bar.
Mm-hmm.
You should probably
Mm-hmm.
choose
So it's
better
working.
hosts. Oh, is that you're going undercover? You can feel the aura coming off of her, just like when people first saw her and they're like, that's a celestial. Other celestials can tell almost immediately. It's just a discord that she has, like a flaw. So she's just sort of sitting down. She's like, so you really expect him to come here?
Why wouldn't he?
Well,
He needs to go to sleep.
First of all, I'm surprised he's alive at all at this point. He just crashed in a plane. So I was going to be hitting up some of the hospitals before I got the call, or I overheard the call about this disturbance. And I just assumed because this hotel has a reputation for a certain element that, participates here. I think he's probably at the hospital. You can't survive as a human a plane crash and walk away unharmed.
Then why did you come here when
Because
all
I
anybody
intercepted that
said
call.
was they were upset? Oh,
No, this is a
important,
well-known
little whiny.
This is a well-known hangout of infernals. So if there's a
So it's
disturbance
not that dumb
here-
of an idea.
No, that's what I'm asking is what led you here versus going and checking the hospitals?
Information was given to us.
From whom?
I don't remember why we came here.
There's other people who are like how many? I saw there's a couple other people with you, and I talked to this gentleman in he had like a hoodie on or something. I talked with him, and he was clearly a good guy. He was on the other team. But
Well, that's depending on which side of the fence you're on, but okay, good, bad.
I understand it's all perspectives, but when it's the symphony is concerned, there are certainly good people, and I'm not one of them. And I don't think you are either. That being said, would you like to work together here? Maybe we can take care of this gentleman before these angels get a hold of him.
Oh, I wish I had other people around me because I don't know if we should trust this lady.
It's totally up to you.
And just your luck, here comes Jesk sauntering up, all feeling spiffy in his brand new sweats.
She looks up and she's like, "Hello?
What's up, Jesk?
This lady wants
We're
to
having a
help us.
conversation. What can I help you with?
Yeah, I
something?
know. I'm joining.
Yeah, okay.
Do you
What do
two
you
know
think
each other?
about her? We're just gonna treat her like she's not there.
She's
You
like,
start acting like
do you
she's
think?
not there.
Yes,
what you
talk
said?
about being
Yeah.
able to trust her
Yeah.
in front of her while she's not there.
Like,
That's
shit,
what
so
she-
what the hell did I miss
gets
while I
it.
was doing that shit? This fucking vessel tried getting away from me. That's why I had to do that shit.
Oh,
Whoa.
is it?
so you're also infernal. Okay, that makes more
No,
sense.
I don't know
now.
what you're talking about. I just
This vessel.
was- no.
That's
These
what
pants,
he calls
my
his
pants tried running
bowels.
away.
This vessel.
She's like, okay, look, things can get messy if we don't take care of Roberto before some other people start arriving. And I'd prefer to do this quietly and quickly rather than have some massive disturbance in the symphony because things go off rails. We can apprehend Roberto and take possession and destroy this talisman. That's the best case scenario.
Well,
What do
why
you-
don't you go check the hospitals? We'll stay here at the hotel and try to intercept. If he shows up at either of them, the other person will call the other person. You're going to have more pull looking all in uniform and stuff at the hospitals. They're not going to let me in because I look like, as you said, a sloot. So
I
maybe
said
that
hooah.
is implied.
I was going for
So-
slut, but here will do.
So why don't you go to the hospitals? We stay here, and then we'll exchange information if either of us finds him. Give me your.
She
Phone
pulls out
number.
her card and she hands it to you. She is an actual police officer. That's her role. So she's like, give me a call if you see him. And if you see any of those other demons with that little brat pack of them come in here, do your best to subdue any problems. We cannot have other people coming down on this location. If they find this talisman before we do, shit can go crazy. We can't let the angels get their hands on it because you know they're going to end up using it against us. And we can't let these little demonlings get their hands on it because they're just going to cause shit disturbance, and that's going to blow all of our shit up into the air. We have to work together on this, okay? So please use that
Yep.
card if you see him.
Yeah, and I give her my information, and I say, you know what they say about me. I am nothing if not subdued and subtle.
She like looks you up and down. Okay. Well, here's hoping. She gets up. She walks to the front desk, slaps her hand down. Next time, wait till something violent happens before you give us a call. And she turns and walks out. Clayton sees her exit, get in the car, and just drive away. So back with Rosier and Cadris and Zoros. So he's standing there talking to you this whole time, trying to get your cooperation, to work together.
So I agree that we are outnumbered and we should work together. Aliacta iacta est. The die has been cast. We must act.
Indeed. Do you normally quote dead languages to people?
I prefer the English language. I believe they call it Latin. To modern languages.
I believe the kids call it Latin.
It's not this thing.
Modern languages just don't appeal to me.
I understand.
Especially some of the dialogue that kids are using these days. Cool and what have you. I just don't buy that.
Jiggy.
I've never understood cowabunga. What does that even mean?
Yeah, exactly. But I had a thought. If there's too many demons inside the hotel, what if I were to pose as the valet? At least I could intercept Roberto before he even enters the hotel.
I'm not sure I understand how are you going to pose? There's actual valets.
Yes, and money talks. I could bribe the valet to take a long break.
Okay. Are you going to borrow his clothes too?
Yes. I feel my vessel is at the right age where that wouldn't look suspicious. It is a job that someone of a 17-year-old could have.
He's gonna be afraid we'll shit in his pants.
He's like, look, if that works for you and you can convince them to do that, I mean, all the better. I think that'd be great if you could be at the door when he comes here. I mean, we're not even sure he's going to come here, but I'm hedging my bet
He
here.
better come here. We're like the bloody Keystone Cops.
I mean, it's getting
else.
close to like 5 a.m. at this point, and no one's here. You know, it's just all you.
What was your plan?
Well, I was hoping he was going to be stumbling in after that car wreck just to rest his head. I have no idea what he's doing. I mean, where is he? He's clearly not at the crash site, so he has to go somewhere. I figure this is the best place to check first, and if they're not here, then maybe I could go check some hospitals, or check some other hotels in the area that I know. Some of these demons like to purvey.
Here is my beeper number. If you do go to one of these locations, beep me whenever you see him, and I will do the same for you.
I've just got this.
I'm surprised
cell
you
phone
weren't like,
thing.
here is a homing pigeon.
Right.
Rolled up parchment. This is my owl. Yeah. All right. So he takes the beeper information from you, and you see him sort of get up, put that little fisherman's cap on, and sort of shrug his shoulders with the very inconspicuous trench coat, and just sort of walks out. As he walks past you, Zoros, he sort of looks down, nods, continues past, goes into the lobby, sees you guys sitting down, and sort of like stops for a second eyeing you, and then just walks out the front door. So what are you all doing? It's
Well, I'm gonna
5 in the
text.
morning.
Now, real quick,
Who's
remind
outside.
me what year it is.
I'm
It's
sorry,
96, right?
96.
Yeah.
Okay, god damn it, never mind. I was gonna make a joke as the dude walked out, but that hasn't happened yet.
It's not timely enough.
No, well, because motherfucker looks like he's from I Know What You Did Last Summer, but that doesn't come out for another year, so I can't make a joke about that.
Yo, I was thinking the evil fisherman's friends, like lozenges guy. You know who I'm talking about?
We'll say Western.
Okay, so Zoros, you were texting Clayton?
Yeah. Just a quick the angel in a trench coat's leaving. The kids selling us out. Or the kids siding with them. Something like that. We'll do siding with them.
You're like having to scroll in that tiny little text screen on those old phones to see the whole message. But Clayton, you got that message.
Right.
And you see this guy in a trench coat walking out.
Do you know what? I'm gonna follow him.
Okay.
So I'll text back. Going to
Maybe we
follow.
have the Nokias, right? They have like a little bit.
Yeah,
bigger.
with the but you have to do the yeah. 3310 would have been about there.
So if you're are you trying to be inconspicuous while you're following him, or how are you gonna do it?
yeah.
All right, so give me some sort of roll on this. So do you have anything like
Agility will
that would work?
He's not specialized in it.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm looking to see
Savoir
if
faire,
there's-
that's sort of everything, isn't it? Just
well, that's
general
behavior
behavior.
more than it's just worldwide etiquette.
Um,
Moving silently would probably be the best one, so he doesn't hear you coming or following him. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of the best. So the
Plasma
default of that
transport.
is going to be a -1. It's going to be an agility roll. So what's your agility?
Agility is 8.
So you have to get a 7 or below with your
Right.
target number. And you're going to conflict with his perception.
That's not happening. Doof, 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 doof.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So the 3 is the check to see how badly it was. So you're like sort of racing to sort of get to a point where you can follow him as
Sprint. I
he's just walking.
lose my mind and sprint across the car park.
The
like
the icy snow-covered ground, you almost trip and fall. You sort of catch yourself and you sort of slide.
I
for a
had
second.
a rubbish bin and like it's aluminium and like you know, the lid sort of hits a bit and I like go to put it back on. Ah, fuck.
So he
Damn it.
stops and turns and looks at you. He's like, turns away and just continues walking to his car. It's like this old beat up like Subaru hatchback or something like that. He gets in and he drives
Take
away.
down that license plate. We have a cop in our pocket.
Actually, good point, right? Yeah, I'll jot down the license plate. Sienna seemed to be freaking useless at everything. Bloody hell, that was it. Yeah, I just completely fluffed that up. I may as well have got a flag about, I'm here!
I'm not following you.
Not at all.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely sent the wrong person to follow them.
I hope you learned your lessons, Zoros. All right, so what's everyone else doing? We know Sebastian is waiting for the valet or the concierge to bring him some clothing options. He's probably already shaved and showered and all fresh.
So Rosier's going to try to do that plan where he goes to the valet and tries to see if he could bribe him into letting him take over.
All right, what skill are you using to do this?
Let's see. I don't have fast talk. It just charisma. I don't know.
I mean,
Does that work?
Will is going to be the skill you're going to be using. You're trying to convince him of something,
Yeah.
and he's going to be
Will.
trying to resist with his will.
Okay.
Let's see. So you don't have fast talk. Do you have? I'm looking for other options. You have seduction. Maybe you want to
No.
turn it on. All right.
I was gonna bribe him.
So fast
That
talk
helps.
is will -1.
Yeah.
So what's your
Okay.
will?
Will is 3.
So get a 2 or 1. And you successfully fast talk this dude.
We're
So-
looking for snake eyes, baby.
I got a
So
7.
You're doing your best, but he's just like, look, man, this is just a job for me. I don't want you taking my clothes. I will get the cheese for you. No. Sorry,
Is this
super
the same
offensive.
guy who
Devil.
was British earlier too?
No, this is a different valet.
Or is this okay?
That'd be funnier.
They all do.
Yeah, it's just one person works
He
in
was
the
like, I'm
hotel.
just trying these on now.
Depending on the time of day, he just changes his accent up. I'm a more struggling actor. I'm trying to get in the role, okay? This is his
Yeah, and
side
that's
to
why
get
I can't
hustled.
afford-
Struggling
this
actor
job.
in Baltimore? I think you're in the wrong city, dude.
Maybe
He's
that's why I'm
definitely-
failing.
No wonder you're struggling.
Really? He's probably the
Who are you,
best
Ben
actor in
Affleck?
Baltimore.
I've always
It is,
wanted.
it's Ben.
I've always wanted to drive one of the nicer cars. What if I paid you to just take a break?
Look, kid, I'd maybe walk away for, say, $50. But I'm not giving you my clothes.
All right, 100 and stay away for a couple of hours.
I had some errands to run. Here, you can have the hat. He just sort of
Thank
walks away whistling like, quickest 100 I ever made.
Carpe diem.
Bless you. Gesundheit? I don't. What does that mean? All right, so he walks away. You're standing there with a little valet hat,
Yeah.
little circle
Yeah.
thing.
Is
Just
he
your
able to-
regular clothes with the hat. Do you still have the hood down so it's on the hood?
Somebody become the manager. We just take over this hotel. Now we run a hotel business. This D&D becomes
Yeah.
hotel.
This is
Hotel
effectively the
simulator.
tavern.
Just like
Fuck yeah.
Hotel Sims, like
Great.
Profits are up 10% within a month.
Sim Tower. That's what we're running
I feel
now.
like
This is the worst
surprisingly
game
really
ever.
the
good at it.
guest in room 205 took a poop in their pants again. It's our friend. We need to kick him out.
All right. So morning, you see actual people, sort of coming down to the lobby, going, there's like a continental breakfast that's being set up for, people to sort of use for the next, couple hours down beside the bar area itself. The sort of hotel attendants are dealing with that. But then you also see just mundanes coming in and checking out. And sort of, the valet, you see a gentleman come up and he hands you a ticket. Rosier.
Is there anyone else working with him? Or is he the
Well,
only
you're the
valet?
only one out there at the moment.
Okay. So he's got to do his job. So he'll he'll park the car and then come back.
No, he's coming to get his car. He's giving you the ticket.
Oh,
to get
okay,
his car.
gotcha. Okay, he has to follow through and try to. It doesn't look like. What is it? What is his appearance? Does it look like?
I can't wait to see what your drive auto is.
Does it look like the picture behind Lauren?
No. This is a regular dude who's trying to
Okay.
leave the hotel. You're the
Okay,
valet. So he's like, I would
Okay.
like my car, please.
Okay, so he's got to pretend. So he's got to go get the car.
Where are you gonna go?
He's gonna. I had thought this through.
Chris, do you know how hotels work?
So he's got the little. It matches the key, right? So he's gonna look at the key and he'll
So
tell the
you
guy.
go inside around the corner. You're like looking for the
Yeah.
right ticket for the key. You grab a pair
You go
of keys.
inside where the hotel front desk woman can see you.
There's usually a little thing with.
It's like usually
Well,
there's like a
I got the
lockbox.
hat, so it's all good. He's
So
gonna
as
try
you're
to
walking
find, like,
in with the
car-
hat, thank you, Zoros. As you're walking in with the hat, she like looks up. She's like, "Excuse me, sir, that's hotel property." And the gentleman walks in behind. The valet's getting my car. It's fine. It's like he's not the valet, and he doesn't work here. What are you doing, sir?
This is my first day.
What's that?
This is my first day.
No, it's not. You walked in with this group of people. I was standing right here. Give me the hat back and the ticket. Where the hell did Jose go?
I am helping Jose. I'm his cousin.
Sir, I don't know if you think I'm an idiot, like your other friend thought, but I'm not an idiot. You clearly are not the cousin of the Latin valet.
I'll just take my
extremely racist stuff here.
I'll just take my magazine back
Oh
now.
god.
I'm just going to sit with my magazine
It's
again.
like, I think you should leave, sir.
Give him back his ticket.
What happened to Jose? Where is Jose? Did you do something to him?
Of course not. I wouldn't hurt my cousin. He will be back soon.
Now say something.
This is
and
not worth it.
Make-
This job is not worth this. Look, you get out of the hotel or I'm going to call the police on you like I did on your stinking rude friend. Go, shoo, get.
Where do we stand on that magazine?
She picks up the phone. Don't make me call the police about this. Be a responsible human being.
All right.
Thank you. You
Thank-
can't take
thank-
magazines that belong to the hotel.
All right.
You're
so
what's
he's gonna
wrong
go,
with this civilization.
All right. So he's gonna go outside, but he's gonna try to stay in the vicinity where he can keep an eye on the people that are coming. That are,
Behind the bushes next to the
So the
valet.
guy is in the lobby. He's like, Where's my car? I gave the dude a ticket. He doesn't work here? You have people who don't work here taking tickets for cars? Is this like a side hustle you run? You sell their people who stay here's vehicles? I'm calling the cops. He's like, calm down, sir. I understand this is a problem. We're going to deal with this. And they sort of are, trying to deal with whatever situation Rosier accidentally just caused. Everyone else is watching this. I mean, Jesk and the entity, you're sitting in the lobby watching this all transpire.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there with a cup of coffee, laughing my ass off at this idiot.
Okay.
Like, should have just stole the fucking thing.
So we're an hour in, and we have gone to a hotel.
Mm-hmm.
We're waiting for the man.
Yeah, man, we're trying to take over slowly the hotel.
Yes, this is working in our favor so much.
What else are we going to do? Well,
We got outed as not the valet.
Maybe if we hadn't literally shit the bed when we got
At least
here.
At least we've all been very discreet.
Yep. Let no one not speak of your savoir-faire. I mean,
if I were a big knife, where would I want to go? I want to go stab things.
This is Zoe's
Logic
just
checks
like
out.
in the bar still, just drinking coffee and just like fucking amateur hour over here. Like, what the fuck are these
there's a reason why all
people?
our characters are continually in trouble, and why we're the rejects that we throw together. We're just playing it out.
Speak for yourself. I'm a highly sought after. I have a very particular set of skills.
Same, but in a different vein of existence.
Okay, so you guys are.
I'll just
Go ahead.
slap a 5 on the bar counter, walk by the pick up a pastry from the continental breakfast.
All right.
Not going to acknowledge any of these guys and just walk out of the hotel.
You just came in for a coffee and a pastry. As you walk out of the hotel, you see the sun is starting to peak over the horizon line of the city. It's not quite up yet. What is Clayton doing outside?
Clayton's thinking of a plan to try and get a hold of this receptionist. But he needs his van back, because his van's in the actual hotel car park. So he has a ticket.
Wait, we made the concierge go away, but we need him?
So I'm going to go out and speak to the receptionist again.
Well, we're so good at this game, you guys.
All right, so
All right.
As soon as you walk in, you see him sort of. Welcome to the Shoreline Hotel. How can I help you, sir?
I would like my van back, please.
Oh, you put it in with the valet. We're trying to find the valet right now. We're not exactly sure. Some gentleman did something to or with him. I'm sure it's on the premises. If you could just be patient with us.
I have a present matter. Maybe you could get it for me?
I can't leave this desk unattended. I'm sorry, but I will reach out to some of the other employees and we'll get
I'm
your
sure it'll only
van.
take you a minute. Sure. Come on and just get my van for me, please. And then I'll out of your life forever.
This guy is standing next to the bar. He's like, "You're number 2, buddy. I'm number 1. I'm getting my car first. You wait your
Maybe she
turn."
can get both our cars?
Yeah, that's fair.
She's like, "We are on it, gentlemen. Calm down. Everything's gonna be fine. There's you can feel free to purvey the continental breakfast. Have a cup of coffee. It'll just be a couple minutes."
She's just completely forgotten who I am. That's okay.
No,
you know
she's
what?
doing her best to like swallow her frustration with how you treated her earlier, and she's trying her best to be a professional, even though she's a little bugged. It's
I'm
been an
gonna walk
awkward
up.
morning for her, to be fair.
Your wee brain's
I'm
just
gonna try to get her to let me take over the counter while she goes and gets, because she believes me
Well, she
that
believes
I'm
you're
a
a
police officer.
cop, but she's not going to let you take her job for her. That's
No,
a whole
But-
different set of.
but ma'am, you could lose your job if somebody finds out something so horrible has happened. Like,
No, Jose
what
is going to
happened
lose his
to
job
Jose?
for sure.
Aren't
We're
you in
going to
charge of
replace
Jose?
him.
I would
No,
be
I'm the
upset.
desk clerk attendant. I'm not the manager of the hotel. The manager's going to be here in about an hour and a half. We're taking care of
We've
everything,
been here
so don't
for
worry about it.
hours.
You have been here for like
Wow.
35, 40 minutes, I think, ma'am. And you're looking
Oh.
for someone that's coming in. So I assume you're planning on waiting here a while, right?
Sorry, that was out of character. I thought
Oh.
we had been here since like 6 a.m.
Oh, it's not even that early yet. You guys got
Ah.
here and it was pre-dawn.
It was like not even sunrise yet.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the sun is
Okay.
barely starting to rise at this point.
Okay.
So it's still really, really early. And if we're just sort of putting it in time, not 4 hours ago, you were at a massive crash site. And then you went to a mission and you sort of kicking it around there. And then you came here. So everything has been happening really, really quickly. But yeah, you see another valet run up. He's sort of buttoning his shirt as he comes in. He's like, sorry, I'm here. Who was first? And you see the gentleman he's like, me. He pulls his ticket out and he grabs, he's like, I'll be right back, sir. And he runs out. She looks over at you, Clayton. She's like, it'll just be a moment.
Seems a bit frantic here today.
Yeah, well, we do. It's usually a
Well, it
lot
seems
quieter.
like everything's worked out.
Things have gotten really crazy this morning. And look, I just want to say, I took what you had said a little personally earlier. I don't think it was your fault, or maybe you didn't intend to strike me the way it struck me, but it felt like you were trying to attack me in some passive aggressive way. But I'm willing to, completely turn a new leaf, and we can deal with this. Were you looking to get a room here when you first came in?
That was the plan. There is a business meeting, and we're going to see how the business meeting went, if it was going to go into 1 day or 2 days. Hence, not making full plans.
Right. Well, I could hold a room for you if you would like.
Okay, I've hold a room, but I may not need it.
Okay. Well, we'll just need a credit card on file, and then you can, just cancel the room, and you won't be charged for it if you don't
Right,
check
so I'll
it.
use the business credit card just to
Okay.
make
She
it clear
pulls
that
out the big desk book. She's like, "Please sign here, sir."
sign away. So when's your break? I think we owe a cup of coffee as an apology
Oh,
for
I
any
do appreciate
misunderstandings.
that, but I just got here a couple hours ago, so I'm going to be here at the desk until the manager comes in.
Oh, I now understand. You're not. You're obviously not in the best of jobs here to being treated very well. I never treat my employees like that. They're always got the best. That's why they can give excellent customer service at all times, because that's where it all comes down to. You treat your staff right, and everything else takes care of it. Just falls
I
into
agree.
place.
Yeah. This job is kind of challenging when you have, people coming in and soiling themselves, and it's been a crazy. I still don't know if Jose is okay. Like, I'm concerned that maybe he could be hurt. We've got people looking. I don't know. It's been a crazy morning anyway, but yeah, feel free to get some coffee. It's really just going to be a couple minutes before the valet, and just then the valet comes up, just sort of out of breath. You can hear a car driving away. He's like, "Oh, where's your ticket, sir?"
Actually, we'll hold off. I'm gonna be here for a bit, so I'll not need my van straight away.
Okay. He looks up the front desk. So we found Jose. He was at a cafe around the corner. He said some dude paid him $100, and so he just took his break or something. She's like, "Well, if you see him again, tell him he's fired." He's like, "Okay, okay. Do you have the authority to do that?" She's like, "Yes, I do. And if you want to keep your job, I suggest you go wait outside." He's like, "All right, all right."
I thought you were just the front desk lady.
She's like, "I would like you to mind your own business."
Protect and serve. Protect and serve.
Anyway, while this is all going on, Sebastian's got the phone book up in his room, and he's going to ring around the hospitals.
Okay. Any hospital, it's going to take a lot of rings before anyone picks up, and you can hear a commotion in the
Well,
background.
he's got time, I mean, he's sitting in a hotel room, so
Yeah. You're the only one relaxing and like enjoying yourself.
of course. That's when you're on the right side, you know
You
what I
like
mean?
open up macadamia nut packages, like yum.
So I'll just sit in the bed, I'll wear the robe, the hotel robe, Hopefully it's got a bit of velvet in it.
Yeah.
And I'll just be ringing around the hospital. Basically, I want to know if my dear friend Roberto has been admitted.
So,
So that'll just carry on in the
yeah.
background while
Yeah.
this is all happening.
yeah,
Then
you have no
if the
luck,
plot
but it
requires
does
it,
sound like all of the hotels have been sort of divided amongst the casualties and the people that are wounded and hurt and stuff. So they're just sort of frantic and they're trying to answer your questions and deal with people that are like at the front desk screaming at them, and so it's really
that's why I'm
chaotic.
going to be absolutely charming and relaxed.
Yeah.
But that's a background activity. So if the plot requires,
Yeah.
you can get some information.
You do hear a knock at your door.
Oh, but
Come and knock
I
at
didn't
our
order room
door.
service. These things don't have peepholes either, do
Still waiting for you. So yeah, it's a little swinging peephole cover.
they? Okay, I'll do that.
You see a
Whoop.
gentleman standing there with 3 garment bags in his hands, just sort of
Ah,
staring at the
lovely.
door.
So I'll
So he
open
comes
the door.
in with
Oh.
some options. You can easily find something that you would like out of them, and they'll just charge it to the room and stuff. We really
Wonderful.
don't have to role play that, but you do have a really
No.
nice, sort of outfit put together and stuff.
Of course, give the bellboy a nice tip, and
Thank you, sir. And he walks out with the other garment bags. Okay, so everyone else downstairs, is your plan just to wait, or what do you guys want to do at this point?
Well, so we know Roberto was a cult member.
Yeah.
What do we know? What cult? And do we know if they have like a base in the city or
No,
hang out in the city?
every reference that you guys have had about this guy or his cult is that it's a small time cult in Portugal. So it's not like a global thing at all.
no Hollywood actors heading at them.
Tom Cruise is not a member. Be cool if he was.
That's when you know you've made it.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's okay if that's your plan. I just need to know what your guys' plan is.
Well, waiting seems to be.
We
the
don't
only
really
option.
have any other leads.
Yeah, because there's so many hospitals in the area anyways, and so much chaos. So it's like going there with no authority would be sort of a moot point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we already checked. We knew there was possibly 2 places he could have gone: the church
Mm-hmm.
and then the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
And supposedly Cadris is at one of the hospitals and will let us know.
Okay. So it is the next day, the entity. What is it? What's the new
Yeah.
degradation you're going to do for your host?
Well, it seems like this hotel's kind of bust, right? We don't care about this place very much.
I don't know. Do you?
We don't have any other leads. We don't know anything about Roberto.
First thing I want to do is go to the phone book and see if there's any Raposos in the phone book.
Okay. So there's a bay of phones around the corner from the desk, across the area, across the room from the bar and the breakfast and stuff. So you walk over and you just see like 3 different public phones, and those massive phone books, if y'all remember. So you're like flipping through, and what are you looking for?
Anybody with the last name Raposo.
Okay.
I'm just going to
there's-
take the page.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure there's a couple, it's a massive metropolis, so.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to take that page.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go to the front desk lady and hit on her.
Give me a
Try
seduction
to
roll.
seduce this lady. Yeah, so my seduction is 3, will is 10. So
Subtract the target's will
13.
from the seductor's target number. So subtract 2 from your target
Hold on.
number.
There we go.
4, 5.
Nice.
What's your target number?
Target number was 10 plus 13. 13.
Okay.
And I got 6.
So it would have been 11 that you'd have to get, and you did, but with only a check digit of 1. So it's not your best work, but for some reason, she's kind of into it.
Alrighty. You're like, hey, so doesn't seem like my guy is coming to this hotel. I was thinking maybe you wanted to go somewhere with me right now.
I can't do it right now, but I could, once my manager gets here, we can go get some coffee or something.
Why not right now?
Because I have a job to do.
You don't
mean-
have to leave the desk.
What are you suggesting?
I can come around.
For what? I'm gonna make you say it.
This is the kind of worms getting when she's like, no.
I said about 30.
Ah, so I can spread those cheeks, baby. Let me have that booty. My husband-
Never ever.
That's
flag
the
up a
one.
bloke again for giving a cheesy chatterpline. line.
That's an
Not
I
allowed.
awful
fast time.
pickup line.
Let me roll.
I mean, she the check digit was a 1. It wasn't a 6. So
I know.
She's just like, come around. She lifts up the side.
What? Those lines actually work? This is definitely fantasy.
You're just
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
All right, and I do that. Can I roll for booty? Is there a check?
That, I mean, you don't have
check
to.
for the agility? Agility.
Chili.
All right, give me an agility check. Do you have acrobatics? Let's make this
Acrobatics,
ink-
maybe?
I have acrobatics too.
All right, add it to your agility. Let's see what you got. Did you do it? What's your check digit?
Yes, I made it. I got Wait, no, I didn't. Agility is 6. Acrobatics is 2.
So whoever's in the lobby is hearing like, ooh, ow, no, not like that. Oh God, what the?
I shouldn't have rolled.
Yeah, you should not have rolled. All right.
Hey,
so-
you know what? There's degradation. You embarrassed the fuck out of yourself.
At least I didn't poop my pants.
Yeah, but now you got to one up that next time.
Yeah, that's true. You got a whole day to think about this.
Oh no.
The entity, you should be thinking in your mind because you can't stay in one place more than 3 days. So this is day 2.
Ah,
So keep that running in your
Okay.
head. Like you've got to solve this. I'm sorry, not the entity, Zoros. You
Yeah,
got to
okay.
solve this thing to before the next day, or else you're going to have to just cut and run.
Well,
Or try to
in-
lure them out
Didn't we say something like in big cities, I just can't stay in the
in the region.
yeah.
I'd buy that for $1, sure. But in either case, time is,
Yes.
is sort of moving
Of
on.
the essence.
So what do you guys?
So we know that Roberto has used the knife. Does using the knife make ripples in the symphony that we can pick up?
So if it's an artifact, it should. And you guys felt the echoes when you were at the hotel itself, but for some reason you're not getting any disturbances, sort of ringing in your ears or anything where you are right now. And you haven't heard anything, And you know that these other celestials, one's an angel, one's a demon, they're also trying to get their hands on this, and they're out doing, looking in different places. You haven't heard from that weird demon pack that was shooting shotguns at you. So, they're also out there looking somewhere.
What about Ilith? If we stay near her, maybe we'll hear on the police, chatter about
That would
some
have been
disturbances, maybe.
That would have been a possibility when she was here, but she.
Oh
didn't
yeah,
leave.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like she already checked out.
yeah.
Oh shit! What are our leads then? It's like we can't keep staying here. I mean, we
That's
could.
what I was saying. We don't have any.
Yeah. it's
We had
just
the
homeless
hotel
every
and we had the
city
church.
randomly.
Cold calling these Reposos in town. I got all the phone numbers. That's about it.
Have you started calling anybody though?
I can. I'll start calling people now.
None of them. He's from Portugal, so
Mhm.
there may be some weird ancestral connection or something, but none of them know who you're talking about. There's no locals here that know him. Okay, so it's about, you guys are sitting there for about another hour and a half, 2 hours, and you're pretty convinced there's no way this guy is going to show at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then give me a perception roll. So this is going to be detecting the symphony here. So use your celestial forces plus your perception to be your target number. And if you've succeeded in
All of
getting
us?
below that, yeah, whoever wants to try, because this is a ripple in the symphony you're feeling.
So my target number is an 8, and I rolled an 8,
All right, you made it.
Mine's a
and I got a
7.
5.
No.
On
I also
my,
made it very well.
My
Okay,
check
so said perception.
Mhm.
Okay, not perception and anything else.
Oh, perception and your
Oh.
celestial forces.
I'm sorry. I did not make it then. I was looking at will, not perception.
Oh, gotcha.
Let's
I did not
see.
make it. 14.
Okay.
I made it by
Okay,
7.
So that's 13. Yeah, and I rolled the.
Okay. So all you
Does
have
it
to
matter
do
where you
is
are?
get under on
Oh.
or under that number. It's the check digit, the third dice, that tells you how well you succeeded.
I'm gonna roll for Sebastian.
Okay.
Need under a 6. Oh, that's right. Sebastian is. Yeah, you got it.
4. And with a 5 check digit. So the check digit is the amount of yards away from you that you notice that the disturbance is within. So you know it's within 5 yards from you hearing it, and anyone else who succeeded, you know something like the symphony is just ringing loudly. Something just happened nearby.
All right, kids. Well, shit. Let's start hoofing it, I guess. Because look,
So the,
Like
the
we
only
all-
people
we
down
all-
there, I don't know where Rosier is. I know Sebastian's upstairs.
I was right outside.
Okay.
Like
So is
hanging
it
out by
5
the
oh yeah,
yards
window.
that's
up
right.
and
He was
above or
hiding in the
below?
bushes.
Yeah.
What was that, Colin?
Is it above and below 5 yards? Like,
Yeah, I mean, just, proximity. It
Doesn't
could be
wa-
in the
is it-
hotel. It could be out of the hotel, but you hear something really resound, sort of echo out. Did anyone get a 6 in the check digit?
no, got a
Okay.
5.
That's pretty good. You can tell with your 5 that it's outside.
Okay, I'm gonna mosey on out.
I go outside, yeah.
Yeah,
as
I think
you-
we
I was
all.
already standing outside.
So Rosier and you were outside already. As you exit this hotel, you start hearing like the screeching of tires. And you can hear sirens off in the distance. I mean, it's a city, so you're almost always going to be hearing sirens. But this seems to be, tying in with that symphony disturbance as it's coming from up the street, pretty far away. But it's clearly getting closer. And then you just see this muscle car that you recognize from the crash and those demonlings come racing down the road, sort of fishtail it and come into the parking area. And it's just smoke is ejecting from them. You actually see like blood stains on the front of the car. It's all massively dented still from when they ran into the back of another car during your first encounter. And they just jump out immediately. And we're going to get into some combat for the people that are outside. All right, so first up for any type of encounter is if you're going to use a song, then that is like you go first, and it's based on perception. Whoever has the highest perception gets to go first if you're going to use a song. If you're not going to do a song, you're going to do something else, like an action, you're going to fight or whatever, then we're going to go through agility, and whoever has the highest agility goes first. So just for sake of everyone here that's out there, to be clear, it's the entity, Zoros, Clayton, Jesk, and Rosier, right? Okay. So do any of you, as you see them coming around the bend and pulling up in their car, do you want to do anything as they're getting out? Like any songs specifically?
Are there like humans looking, or is it just the car and?
They're humans, yeah. It's the same people that you ran into on the crowded highway at the very beginning of the
Yeah.
last session.
Okay. Do they have like weapons drawn, or are they?
Yeah,
they're just
they have shotguns.
Shotguns. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I add a new person here. Oh, custom label. All right.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use any. Well, no, I'm not going to use any songs. But if they're still rocking their shotguns, I'm pulling my shotgun out too.
Your shotgun you took from them.
Fuck yeah.
He's gonna give it back in installments.
Fuck yeah, it will be.
Does Clayton have any
I
weapons?
give it back to him rectally.
Oh God. Ugh. All right, so
Can I
it's-
use my crowbar just as a crowbar?
yeah. It is a different skill though. It's a large weapon. I think you have that, don't you?
Oh.
Or do you?
I have small weapon. It says small weapon crowbar 1.
Oh, okay, that'll work then. Yeah. Tiny bug eye baby and drools. Super hip names these people got. All right, and
Yeah.
their agility is 5, so they're all going to go on 5. Rosier, what's your agility?
14.
Ooh, nice. Rosier's agility is 8. 14 is your agility?
Yeah.
Wow. Look at you. All right. Rosier.
Remember my pirouette
Mm-hmm.
last game on the ice?
Nicely done.
I'm really just here to join the Olympics.
And then, I don't know why I have like a Karen and Matthew on there. So Tiny, who's real, Bug Eye, Baby, Drools, Rosier, Entity. What's your agility?
6. 6.
666. And Zoros, what's your agility? Hello?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was reading about the songs. My agility is 8.
8. And then Clayton.
Clayton's agility is 8.
All right, who am I missing? Anyone? Jesk.
Me? Yeah, Jessica, it's 5.
Did he have weapons? I don't see any weapons in this.
I don't think he does. He's a professional dude, not a scrapper.
Yeah, so he's not going to rush outside when he hears the screeching of tires. That would be a bit silly to get
Oh, he's
involved
not?
in weapons.
Plus,
Um,
keep Clayton's character alive for next session.
Yeah.
Sorry,
sorry,
look at you
sorry,
being all nice. All right, Rosier, you see them jump out of the car.
I
with-
go to the Clayton goes to the receptionist and is like, you might want to call the police now.
Oh, dude, you're gonna make it worse. She's like, why? What do you mean?
Bad things are happening out there. And
She's like, the police are only here when I'm annoyed, not when there's a real problem.
See, I don't understand. Is there a problem happening outside? She's like leaning
sounds
over
like
to
there's
try
about to be. Just trying to help you out.
Okay. Well, if something actually happens, let me know. But I'm not just gonna call them for no
Did
reason.
you not hear the cars screaming like into the?
It's like, oh, I heard like a screeching sound, but I think the valet will take care of the car.
Have a look. We can see you at the front door. Come on.
So you can. She's like back in like a little alcove checkout thing. So she's like leaning
Yep.
over, and she sees them jump out. She's like, "Oh!" So the next turn, she'll sort of react to that. Okay, so let's get going with Rosier. What's your plan? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try to charge them and try to like attack them away from the hotel to keep the innocent bystanders out of harm. So try to take it to them. So I'm gonna charge them. I have the guitar case on my back. I'm gonna open it up and take out what's my sword,
Mhm.
and I'm just gonna run at a full sprint. That's always good to do with people.
You're
with
running at the
shotgun.
people.
At the guys with the shotguns.
Okay, so I'm just to describe them briefly, so I know which
Yeah.
one you're going after. So
Oh, okay.
Huzrael seems to be their sort of leader. He looks like a big bearded, sort of grizzly biker kind of guy. But he's sort of the guy in charge of everyone. He's got this like big nose, but he's pretty nice and polite for his appearance. Aside from the shotgun in his hands, there's
Yeah.
Tiny, which is this really short guy. The name Bug Eye, who this is so dumb. He has bug eyes, and they're all like these like sort of dirty, grimy kids. Like they all look like young teenagers, like kids that I used to be when I was a little scrapper as a kid. Holy jeans and leather jackets, and hasn't showered in a week. I showered anyway. And then there's Baby, who is the only girl amongst them all, but she's kind of gross. And then Drools, who just looks like he's a sort of a crack addict or something. All right, so who is it you're specifically running toward?
So there's 5 of them. I'm gonna go after the leader.
Okay, so you're going over to the driver's side. You're charging
Yeah.
toward him. I'm gonna need first probably it's your choice whether it's just agility for acrobatics or dexterity or something in order to run through the snow and not slip.
Okay.
So what do you want to use for that?
I'll do acrobatics.
All right. So use your acrobatics level minus or add it to your agility and then get under that.
Okay, so agility is 14, acrobatics is 3, so 17, and I got a 13. Check digit is 6.
Wow. Okay, so you're moving up there. You come around the side. Are you going to attack him or are you just running toward him?
I'm gonna try to slice the shotgun in half.
Okay.
If I can make it there
That's
in
not
time.
usually something that happens, like ever.
Oh, it's not like
not like
a
a-
mystical
Yeah.
blade.
This is a magical sword and it slices through anything. And they're both steel. So you're just going to try to attack the shotgun itself?
How about his hands? I'll try to go for the hands with the sword.
Okay. So
You're
go
gonna,
ahead and give
like
me a...
Darth Vader him? Like Luke Skywalker?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's going to be your large weapon skill,
Okay.
strength, plus your large weapon level, and then get under that. And then he's going to try to dodge.
Okay, strength is 10, large weapon is 5, so 15, and I got a 12. Check digit is 5.
Okay. So he successfully dodges, so he's going to reduce whatever damage you do by 5.
Okay.
So, I mean, this is the first time we're actually dealing with damage with your sword, right?
Yeah.
So with your sword, you might want to make a note of this. It's a +4 for power, which adds to the amount of damage that you do. There's no penalty for accuracy or anything like that or benefit.
Okay.
So your check digit is what you're doing plus the power of the weapon for your damage. So your check digit was
5.
5. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus what you got over. What was it? It was 14 your target number?
The target number was 14. I got a 12.
So anything over 12
You got a 7.
adds to your damage as well.
Oh, I got you. 7. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 total damage, minus 5, 6 damage to Huzriel as you cut into his arms and he's screaming as he sees you running up to him. You cut down on him and you can see that it does not. Like you expect a sword to just slice through someone's arm. It cuts into him, but he just sort of like moves back and out of the way. He's like, "You son of a bitch! You just cut me! I'm gonna blow your fucking balls off!" Just super pissed off. Clayton, you're up. You're inside.
I'm inside. Yeah, this doesn't seem like a good idea for him to get involved. He's not a combat sort of
Okay.
person, and shit.
No one
to think
makes me
what to
bleed
do
my
here.
own blood.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'll ask a valet if he would mind nipping to get the van. I need to make a quick getaway.
Yep. He's awesome.
We're still just at the hotel.
Zoros, you're up. So you see Rosier just go crazy katana on this guy.
So I am going to use the Song of Form, the Ethereal, which allows me to fade from visibility.
Yep. So it's gonna be your perception plus your forces plus the level.
Okay.
Let me make sure that's the game mechanic for songs. Oh, where's the songs? Rolls, skills, song. So the target number is the level of the song plus the number of forces of that type. So your ethereal forces plus the song levels get under that.
Okay. No.
Oh, Oh, so you're
I
starting
did
to
get
do
under
the
a
song,
5.
and you're just with all of the chaos coming in, you're having a hard time concentrating on finishing the song. Is all. All
Okay.
right. Now songs don't require that takes your entire action. So we're gonna move
Yeah.
on to who's Rael. So you just cut into his arm. He lifts up his shotgun and just pulls the trigger. So he has. Where is it? Holy shit. He actually doesn't have that skill. So it's going to be a little harder than he is anticipating to do this. All right, give me 1 second while I look this up. Sorry, I should have been ready. Ranged weapon is -2 precision. So his precision, he has to get under a 5, and he got a 6. So he goes to shoot, and you're just like moving out of the way, finishing your momentum, and it goes off right next to you. The entity is up next.
Moriar Invictus, death before defeat.
It's like, what the hell are you talking about?
He tried to cut off his hands, not the feet.
All right, entity, what are you doing?
Sorry, I cracked myself up. Who's closest to me of the miscreants?
I mean, it's dealer's choice here. Whatever you'd
Perfect.
like.
I'm gonna go introduce drools to the painful end of my crowbar.
All right, so large weapon is what? Precision?
I don't know. I have a crowbar under small weapon, but that's probably when
That's fine.
I'm firing it. Okay.
No. So it is precision. So it's precision plus the level of small weapon you have.
Okay. So 6.
So you have to get under a 6 as you move forward and try to brain drools with it. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, you move forward. He just sort of like ducks out of the way. The snow sort of trips you up a little bit, and you bang your crowbar into the hood of the car. And Drool just looks up like, "Hey, you're gonna have to pay for that."
Nuh-uh.
Got him. Jesk.
All right. Is everybody staring at us, or is
Yeah,
there
it looks like
anybody
they're
that's got
ready
their-
to shoot you.
Okay. All right. So nobody's got their back to me,
Sebastian looks out the window and's like, "Oh, that looks nasty."
so back to his bed.
Okay. It's just carrying it.
All right. So I think
It's a bit excited out there.
Call
gonna
for room
shoot.
service.
I'm just gonna shoot wildly just at them. I mean, it's a shotgun, so it's not like it's a precision weapon, anyways. So
I just need to know a person that you're targeting.
I mean, if everybody's still
Who's
together,
real,
I probably
Tiny, Bug-Eye, Baby, or Drools?
okay. So they're all still like in a group.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go after
Am
Bug-Eye.
I also in that group?
Yeah, you are.
You know what? That's
Oh,
true. That's true. Okay,
no!
I'm not gonna fire. I'm just gonna come swinging with the butt of the shotgun.
So that's
Hope I
going to be
can
an
crack
improvised
somebody in the face.
large weapon. Do you have
Uh-huh.
large weapon skill?
Yeah, I got 1 on large weapon.
Okay, so that's strength plus your levels that you need to get under.
Okay, so that is 8.
Nice.
Hey, 3.
Nice.
3,
With
and I got a 6. Fuck yeah, I'm cracking
Nice.
All right,
Bug-Eye
so
in the head.
you were trying to attack Drools, was it?
No, Bug-Eye.
Bug-Eye. So
Yeah, I'm
Bug-Eye
going
is going to
straight
try
to
to
the
dodge
face.
out of the way. Bug-Eye dodges 3. And it's 5, 6, 7, 8. He got a 9. So you hit him right square in the face with
Fuck
6 damage. This is improvised weapon, so we're going to do a club. So it's a +1. So 7 damage to Drool's face.
Hell yeah.
Poor guy. Why are you hurting him?
Got to pick on the weakest, right?
You were
Blood
doing this last night
spurts
too,
out of his
making us feel
nose.
bad for killing animals.
I don't know why they are bad guys. All right, Drools is up. So he's like, "Oh my god, I think you broke
Wait,
my nose."
I was going after Bug-Eye.
I'm sorry, Bug-Eye.
Yeah.
You think you broke my nose? He brings the shotgun up to waist level and just pulls the trigger. All right, Bug-Eye needs to get. Where is it? 2, 6, and you got a 12. Oh my gosh! So he's like trying his best to see. Everything's blurry. Just shoots, and it goes right into the lobby. The door bursts the glass of the lobby door. You just hear a scream coming inside from the desk attendant, and glass just shatters all inside. Just massive chaos. Baby looks over. You're supposed to hit the son of a bitch, and she pulls the trigger at the entity. Let's see if she can hit him.
Clayton takes this opportunity to basically go to the desk. Quick, let's get out of here. Get somewhere safe.
She's like, yes! Ah! Freaking out. It was a shotgun.
And I'm going to lead her into the back laundry room or something.
So I need you, I need you to do a dodge action if you don't want to take the full brunt of the shot. Entity.
Oakley dokily. Where's that?
So dodge is your agility plus levels. It should be under corporeal.
2. So I need to get an 8 or under an 8. I did it.
So 5 damage is mitigated. It did 4, 5, 6, 7. So you take 2 damage from the residual shotgun blast that you, the part of it you couldn't get away from. So just mark that down under your body hits under corporeal. Bug Eye is going to shoot at Jesk. That's your name. So
All right,
an 8. Got exactly what we need. Oh, max too. You got max damage on that. So I need you to try to dodge out of the way.
Okay. Then
Do you have
dodge again is what? Yes, I got 4 dodge.
4. So it's agility plus 4. You have to get under.
So that is 9. I got a 5 with a 2 is my check.
So the 2 is the mitigated damage. So it was 6, 7, 9, 10 damage. These are actually, never mind. I'm sorry. There's plus 2. So, fuck the names. Entity, I need you to take 2 more damage. And you, Cameron, you took 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You took 10 damage to your body.
Okay.
If at any time you guys get to 0 on your body, let me know.
Let's see. I actually don't even have any numbers on my body.
Yeah, what's my HP?
Yeah.
So if you look at your character sheet, oh, you don't have anything on yours.
Yeah, I've got nothing.
What about under?
Yeah.
Do all of
I've
you?
been trying to Google it.
Well, no, the
I
other
have
people
on
it.
mine.
Yeah,
I
everyone.
have it on mine.
So the entity does.
Maybe it's
have
because
corporeal?
are those
Did you guys have it on
we
your
have
PDF
different
that you
kinds of
remember?
bodies?
I'm looking at my
No.
PDF right
Oh,
now.
that's exactly why, because you guys are using humans, right?
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
the part of the problem. Okay, so your body is going to be basically like 20 is what you're looking at.
Okay, so it's 20.
Ooh,
I
thank
just
goodness.
took. How much did I
10.
take?
10.
10. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Now, Tiny, he moves out of the way so his back is like around behind you guys, and he's shooting toward you. You hear Baby screaming, "Not facing us, asshole!" as he pulls the trigger and just says, "Oops." So he's trying to hit Zoros. He needs an 8, and he got a.
I haven't even done anything.
Barely got an 8. Yeah, I'm not even supposed to be here today. 6, 7, 9, 10, 11 damage. You can dodge to try to mitigate any or all of that.
I am going to try to dodge. I have to get a 10. And
Nice.
I got a 5 with
So
a
4, so
check
11, 10,
digit.
9, 8, 7 damage is what you take from the shotgun blast. Rosier, back at the top. Inside Clayton, she is like crawling over to the phone bank to try to call the police.
Quick, please. No, I sort of, quick, come on, let's get out of here. And I'll take her back to the laundry room.
Okay, so Rosier, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna go after the head guy again. I'm hoping that if the leader falls, that maybe the subordinates will,
Yeah,
surrender.
I mean, you've fought before. You know this guy is tough. If he can take that sword hit and not drop down screaming or something, you know he's seriously tough. So keep that in mind too. Is
Okay.
the you being able to drop him anytime quickly doesn't seem to be a possibility really.
All right, he's gonna go after the hands again. He's trying to get that shotgun out of his hands at least.
Right.
So he's gonna try to slice at the arms or the hands.
All right, roll to hit.
Okay.
What's your plan for these hands? Why you want them? You gonna wear
I've been
these
watching-
hands?
Too much Star Wars. I
Trophies.
think. Okay, so I got
Necklace.
a 7 and a check digit of 3. So my strength is 10, large weapon is 5, 15, so it's under that, and the check digit is 3.
So 15, so it's 6 plus your sword of 2, so that's 8 damage. He mitigated 3 of that. So he takes 5. So you cut into him again. He's like, "What the hell is wrong with you? Stop trying to cut me, bitch!" Super pissed off. Clayton, you're in there trying to get her to go back to the laundry room area. She's like, "Shouldn't we call the cops? This is insane. Why are they shooting?"
Yeah, well, let's not be here because this is not good. Come on. I have a mobile phone
The
that we can call the cops
valets
from.
outside have already run around the building screaming, ducking down in snowbanks and stuff, doing their best to stay out of, sort of collateral damage way. Zoros, you're up.
So I don't see a place where I have like an inventory. Can I just assume I have a pistol if
If you have
If
that
I'm, like-
skill, yeah.
skill?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have that skill.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
So let me see.
Well,
For ranged weapons, you're looking at. Is it like a regular pistol or is it like a tiny little derringer thing? Or is it like a shotgun, like a revolver, or like what's the kind of pistol? Like just,
no, I was thinking more like a Glock or something.
okay. So, excuse me.
Like
You
a-
have a
like a
power
modern
of +3.
Weapon.
The range is 15, and you have about 6 shots in a round. 6 to 9 or something like that. But basically, the
Okay.
power is added or subtracted from the check digit, so it's a +3 for your damage to your check digit if you hit.
Okay.
So go ahead and fire. Or did you already?
No, I have not.
And who are you targeting? Which one of them?
Who's the asshole that shot me?
Yeah, that was Tiny.
Him.
Okay.
Fuck that guy. Okay, so I have a 2 in pistol, and I'm looking at precision.
Yeah.
So 8, and I rolled a 10.
So you just go wide a little bit. You're just shocked that you just got hit by the shotgun. It's all happening instantly. So you're just sort of reacting. You pull your pistol out, fire it, and it just goes a little bit wide. You just hear it like hit against the wall of the hotel itself. You guys do hear sirens starting to move in. All right, who's real? He is.
And then, is there like a movement
Oh, yeah,
part
if
of
you
this?
wanna move
Like, can
somewhere,
I
that's fine.
duck around a corner or behind a car or something?
Yeah. So there's the car that they drove up in, and it's a traditional hotel, so it's got a little overhang. It's got some pillars, so that you can not be soaking wet or something if it's raining as you're dropping your car off. You can go around the side of the hotel face itself if you want to try to do that. What's your plan? You want to go behind a pillar or on the side?
Yeah, I just want to get cover
Yeah.
so
Okay.
they don't shoot
That's
at
smart.
me again.
Yeah.
So yeah, behind a pillar,
Okay.
duck
So you
around a
move-
corner. So wherever
get
I was
some
close
cover.
to.
Yeah. It'd probably be closer to the hotel, using the face of the hotel to stay on the side of it.
Yeah.
All right, so this big, massive, bearded guy in front of Rosier is gonna. You know what? That didn't work very well the first time. You see, yeah, that's what he's gonna do. You see fangs just start to sink down out of his teeth as he tosses the shotgun back into the car in the driver's seat, and claws just rip out of his hands. He's like, "It's go time, bitch!" And he just dives in to try to like claw into you. Like some maniac. Where's my mouse? Here we go. All right, so Rosier, he got a 10. Those are 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He got a 10, only a 1. So give me a dodge check if you want to try to avoid being clawed by this guy.
Yeah. Okay. So the first two are a total of 6, and the check digit is 4. Let's see, my
Well, even
dodge,
with the
I have
4, you would have absorbed it.
okay.
So he scrapes, and it actually scrapes against the sword as you move it up to just sort of riposte or just block the attack. And you hear it scraping against him. There's like otherworldly power in these claws. Entity, you're up.
All right. Hear me out. I have a strength of 7 and a throwing of 4. I would like to pick up Drools and throw him away
So
from
that's
me.
going to be a little more challenging. Let's roll your. So you got to grab him first. So let's first do a.
Okay.
Do you have fighting skill?
No, I have acrobatics.
Yeah, it's
I
not
have
really
any
gonna
like
help with
one-on-one.
grabbing or anything. So fighting
Okay.
has a negative of 0. So it's just going to be your strength. So give me a strength check to see if you can grab onto him. And
Okay.
he's clearly going to try to dodge.
Going. Did it do it? Why isn't it rolling?
Yeah, I don't see your roll yet.
It's thinking about it. I can see it thinking, rolling the dice.
How does
What the
one
hell?
roll? Oh, there he goes.
Whoa, there we go. All of
You
them.
got a bunch.
Pick the first one
All right, so you.
because I accidentally rolled it 3
What
times.
was your target number?
7.
7 is exactly what you. Is that really what it is? Or are you just saying maybe?
Yeah, it's 7.
Okay.
Yeah,
Strength 7.
So you grab onto him. I need now a strength and a throwing to see if you can just like chuck him.
Okay, so
'Cause
strength
he tried to get out of the
7,
way when you grabbed into him.
So need to get a 10 or less.
Yeah. So you grab him, you throw him. He like flies like 6 inches away and drops down to the ground on the snow.
Good.
What the hell's wrong with you? I'm trying to kill you.
I'm trying to.
Okay, let's take a
That's
break.
really
It's
good.
at our 2-hour mark, and then we can pick this up. For those of you who may be watching this live or after the fact, we will be right back. Thank you for tuning in. See you in a minute. Here we go. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We are back at it. Entity just went. So, Jesk, what about you?
What about me? Think. Shit. So we can assume that, like, if we have, small weapon, like points that we have said small weapon, right?
It's up to you.
Okay. So because Bug Eye's already a little bit dazed from getting cracked in the face, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my dagger and try to stab him in the side of the neck.
Whoa. All right. Do small weapon level plus, what is it, strength?
Yeah, so let's see. Some
Using
small
a
weapons.
small
That's going to be
knife.
an 8.
So there's a +1 to accuracy.
Ooh, shit.
So you'll have to get under
Okay.
9.
So, yeah, I mean, I rolled a 3 with my
Nice.
check. It's 3.
So 3 damage. There's no bonus for damage with a dagger. He's going to try to dodge out of the way. He needs to get a 5, 6, 7, 8. He rolled a 4, mitigating 5 damage. So you go to jab him in the neck. He ducks down and you scrape across the window of their shit car. Jesk.
that
Oh,
car.
that was Jesk. Drools. So you were doing that to who? Tiny?
No, I was doing that to Bug Eye.
Bug Eye. Okay. So Drools was facing off. Is Drools the one that you threw down, Entity?
I threw him on the
Titty.
ground.
So he like leans
Titty.
back, lifts up his shotgun, and he's going to try to unload it right at you as you're standing up above, like over him. So he has to get under an 8.
That's not good.
He got a 6,
Oh.
6, and 1. If he got a 6, that would have been infernal intervention. All right, so he rolled too high. It went a little wide, and it just busted into that carport overhang that's in front of this hotel. See plaster flying off. You now are seeing sirens down the street coming toward you. The sun is now starting to breach over the horizon line of the buildings in the distance. The day is here, and it's probably been a little bit better because you guys are about to be in a shootout with police if you don't get out of here soon. Baby sees the
Yeah.
police and she jumps in the car, slamming the door shut in the passenger side. Bug Eye sees her. She's screaming out, "The cops are here! We got to get out!" So Bug Eye jumps in the back seat. He's like, "Drools, come on! Tiny, get over here!" Tiny jumps in the car. And we're back at the top with Rosier.
So the boss, I forget his name, does it look like he has like a phone or something on him?
Like
I
a
think
little
he grabbed-
side pouch, like on his belt.
Is there a tiny bulge?
No.
in
I
his
used to have one. Oh, shut up.
No.
There's a tiny
My
bulge.
new ruler. Clunk right in there.
Man, why are you going after his tiny bulge?
Yeah. You're
That's not
weird.
enough.
It's
You
an
angels.
average bulge. Thank you very much.
It is cold
there a-
outside.
Does it look like he has a phone or anything that's
A phone, no.
no? Anything like a book or anything in the car that he sees real
Book?
quick? He's trying to get like if information before this guy runs away. I thought like a phone we could track like the number that he called. Nothing like that.
Oh, no. I mean, you're not really in a position to like reach into the car and grab it anyway. He's between you and the vehicle. So as you're like trying to see, it looks like there's like wrappers for fast food joints and cigarette butts like on the dashboard. And you see a little like bobblehead Magdalene, like a big old Mary Magdalene head sort of bobbling back and forth.
Okay.
Stuff like that, but no.
Nothing. Okay. All right. So he's going to use his Song of Motion. And he's going to it's basically kind of like a Matrix type thing where he could defy gravity.
Which one is it? Corporeal, ethereal.
Corporeal. Yeah.
All right. Not only grants freedom from gravity, it lets the performer propel himself at great speed in any direction he wishes, but not through solid matter on the physical plane. All right. So for a number of minutes equal to the check digit. So it's your corporeal forces plus the level of this is your target number.
So the corporeal forces is 6, and then roll. Okay.
So you got
So the-
6.
Mhm.
So the check digit is 5. So for 5 minutes, you can fly through the air at your normal running speed plus a number of yards equal to your skill of the song. So what are you doing with it right now?
The idea is to try to grab him and lift him up
Ooh,
in the
that's
air,
different.
and that's
Yeah,
different.
Yeah. So
He's
taking
too-
the song is your full turn. Anytime you use a song, you can't do anything else.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you use the song, you can still move because that's what the song allows you to do, but you wouldn't be able to interact or grab or do anything like that.
Okay, gotcha.
And it's
All
going
right,
to last
so
for
I'll-
5 minutes.
It's gonna last for 5 minutes. Okay. So, yeah, basically my thought was either to try to like pull him away before he gets in the car and flies away. But if I can't do that, I'll just try to position myself in front of the car in case they're trying to make a getaway.
Okay. Do you think one human form is going to stop a car?
Before it starts getting going, I could slow it down. That's the thought.
You're flying right now. You're just going to be
Yeah.
pushed with it. Like, you're going to be their new hood ornament.
Yeah.
All right. So, Clayton inside, what are you talking to this girl about?
Yeah, he sort of hears the sirens and stuff, abandons that, and goes over to the key press. Gets the keys for his van because I'm like,
Well, you had
Yeah,
already
I think-
sent a valet to get your van.
yeah, but didn't they all run?
No, he ran out. Yeah. So the valet outside, the one that was getting your vehicle, is still getting your vehicle for all intents and purposes, as far as you guys know. The one that like there's a valet that was just sort of standing out there, to like open doors and stuff like that. He's the one that ran away. So as far as you know, your keys are no longer at the desk at all. They were taken by the valet guy.
Right. I'm not gonna have enough time. I want to get her murdered and shagged and the tape erased.
What?
But I'm not gonna have enough time, am I?
Done.
I mean,
Accomplished.
You could do one of those
Check.
things.
Finished.
And
Got
shagger
it.
or
Gotta-
Good.
I've got an itinerary here, you know what I mean?
I have checked that off the list.
no, you have failed to check that off the list.
I checked it poorly. Checked it.
There was moisture.
That's true. Yeah.
Right, so I
Might have
asked,
been
is there
tears, but
a
whatever.
side entrance into the car park, or is everything through the front of this hotel?
So if you want to go around the back, through this office back here, there's a door around the back. We can get out that way.
Yeah, okay, because he's away getting the car, and this is going crazy. And
I can hear
We don't need to
sirens.
be
The police are
anywhere
going to
near-
be here shortly.
yeah, and what are they going to do? They're going to start shooting, aren't they?
It sounds like a war zone out there. I would assume.
Exactly. Can we get out the back?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to bullets.
It's the lead. It's not the bullet. All right. So you guys can go out the back if you want.
Yep, that'll do.
Zoros,
And
what you doing?
um
So you see the sirens. You can actually see the vehicles coming down the street now.
yeah. I'm out. I'm gonna transform into a cat.
Nice. Okay, so
And,
you change your vessel instantly. You actually see that black van that you guys came in. It's like rounding the corner at the end of the block, and it's coming toward you in front of the massive sirens.
Sweet. Hide myself in I'm assuming front of a hotel has like hedges and bushes and
Covered
whatnot.
in snow. Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. Just go hide myself in one of those until the van comes around, and then when the
Nice.
door opens, I'm gonna hop in.
It's all fresh snow too, so you just go and like leap over and go poof into this pile of snow. All right, who's real? You see, like he watches you like sort of fly forward. He's like, "You clearly don't have Roberto yet. Let's go, kids!" He like jumps in. He's like, "Someone get Drools off the ground!" As like the car actually starts actively moving. And Drools is like, "No, wait for me, wait!" Entity.
you're mute.
So Jules is outside of the vehicle.
He's laying on the ground, yeah, as the vehicle is starting to pull away.
I'm gonna hit him with my crowbar.
All right, roll to hit. I thought I just clicked it, but it didn't do anything. There we go. Jeez.
Oh yes.
All right, what's the damage?
So-
5 plus the crowbar. Did we say that was anything? A club is a
Is
plus
6
1.
or 1.
Yeah, so you take 6 damage on Drools. He was already hurt, wasn't he? He was.
Oh,
You actually
no.
brain this dude. So you
Crow
smash
boss
it
bar.
down. You see his like skull cave in a little bit, and his eyes sort of go wide. And his last words, as the vessel starts to like wrap up in itself and just disappear, he's like, "I'm gonna get you, bitch!" Just. You know
Done.
he's now back in hell, being tortured by whomever his servitor is for failing.
It's getting that pineapple up the
He
ass.
likes it.
Getting a
Pineapple.
jolly good talking to.
All right, you killed Drools. Nicely done,
Mhm.
Jesk.
All right. Well, shit. Everybody else is in the car, right?
Yeah, you actually see your guys' van is pulling up.
Yeah. I'm gonna hoof it over to the van because I could try to shoot at him, but it's probably not gonna do dick.
Yeah, I mean, it would hit the car.
Yeah, I just committed murder and the cops are on their way. I gotta get out of here.
And the good thing with demon murder is that there's no body to deal with, unless it's like you guys, because then it's a real human.
True.
Okay, so
That's
Jess, you
right.
start running toward the black van. It's sort of pulling in at this point. Drools is gone. R.I.P. And everyone else is in the car driving away. Rosier, you see everyone's driving away. You see Jesk running toward the car. You're not sure what happened to Zoros. What are you doing?
All right, so I guess because he's got the Song of Motion going, he might as well take advantage of it. He's going to fly out of there and go to like the tallest building nearby where he could keep an eye on the van,
Do
the
your
black
Batman
van.
pose?
Yeah, of course. If it
Or
looks
Spawn.
like the if it looks like the van is able to get out of this mess, then he's gonna fly up to it. But if it looks like the cops, like surround the van, at least he's escaped. So
Okay.
he's gonna fly to like
So
a
for your
nearby.
turn, you fly up to the rooftop,
Yeah.
and you're like looking down.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful day, by the way. You're seeing like seagulls off in the bay that's right behind this hotel. It looks really picturesque and serene. The sun is finally, especially when you're up there, it's sort of beaming you in the face. You kind of feel like Superman in one of those types of shots where the sun is just sort of bathing you in its beautiful orange light.
Just don't fall off the horse.
You can see that there is a trail of 4 cop cars coming right down the street, and they're almost at the hotel right now. In response, and you see the Demonling's car like speed away down the opposite direction. It looks like the van, it's just pulled in. You see Jess getting to it. It looks like you guys could get away in the van if you wanted to, or if you wanted to talk to police, you can hang around to do that too.
He's gonna just take a look and see if he can see where the bad guy's car is going towards. And then as our van takes away, at least he'll have that information, and then he'll
so
fly
then
up.
you'll be up there for a
yeah.
little while then.
Yeah.
So, Clayton, as you're getting out the back with her, you actually see, in the back, you just see this beautiful, picturesque open bay, people in their boats, and sort of life moving on like it always does. And she's just out there, just freezing. You can see your breath because it's so cold, even though the sun is out. And she's just like, "We should go talk to the police. Come on, you can hear them coming."
Okay, can we go around the side because they want to go back in the hotel and back out the front? Can we go to the side where?
Yeah.
Okay.
You go around the side. It takes you a little longer because it is kind of a bigger hotel. And by the time you would get to the front, everyone else, if you want to get in the van, you can because it's there. What's your plans with this van? You want me to tell
sounds
Sebastian
good.
anything?
Um.
The valet, as soon as Jess jumps in the van, he's like, "Whoa, this is not your car, sir." He's like, "This was a distinguished gentleman, about yay high, nice suit. What are you doing here?" Cameron, Jesk.
Oh shit! Sorry, a brain fart. I mean, I'm hanging out in the van. I'm just kind of like, why the fuck aren't we leaving yet?
The valet who's driving the van that you ran to, he's like, "This isn't your van. You can't be in here, sir. I'm supposed to hand this over to the owner. That's how this works."
Like, no, man, I'm his buddy. Like, we're good. I guess I'll hang out until he fucking shows up. Where the hell is he?
It's a good question. So everyone else, we have Rosier up in the sky. Entity, are you getting in the van? Okay. So Enty gets in.
yeah.
The kitty cat jumps in, I assume.
Kitty
And
cat jumps in.
the Valley's just like, you guys can't be in here. Where did this cat come from? And that's where Clayton comes around the side.
Yep, I wave at the valet.
He's like,
start
I'm
making my way
sorry, they
towards
just jumped in. I don't even know who they are.
That's okay. It's okay. They're associates.
Oh, well,
Yes.
I apologize then for raising
Including
my
the
voice a
cat.
little. It's an associate.
Meow.
It's a business cat.
The cat just stares at the valet's soul,
Just like, oh.
like cats do.
All right, so he hands over
Stare
the
into their
keys,
soul.
and that's when the cops are like right in front of the hotel, like sort of parking around the side. What are you guys is gonna do with this car here?
We're gonna drive away. Not screech away like lunatics, but just drive away.
Okay. Okay, let's see.
So the cat's in charge of the meeting. That's good to know. That's why this is all going to shit, 'cause the fucking cat wasn't there.
That's it.
True.
All right, so
There's a cat. Everything is fine.
you pull out. The cops don't seem to be bothered as much as you guys, because the direction that the vehicle drove off in, you see two of the cops stay here. Police officers go running inside, and then the other two cars are chasing after the demons in their car. So you guys easily pull out and just sort of drive where?
Did Rosier jump in?
Not yet. He was waiting to see if you guys were able to get away. So at this point, if you want to get
We'll
in now, Rosier, you
sort
can.
of drive in the general direction the other two cop cars have went
The other direction?
without making it obvious.
Okay. So you're not following them, you're going away from them.
Well, they're letting them lead, and we'll just sort of follow that direction.
Oh,
without-
so you are following them. Okay.
yeah,
I
but
misunderstood.
without making it obvious. Not going to get right in their arse and follow them, you know.
Right.
Yeah, no, man. If somebody catches us, we're just going to Cinnabon. Clearly.
Mhm.
It is morning.
Actually, can
Sebastian,
we
I
just
think,
go
is
to the
going to
nearest
remain
cinema?
behind in case, because
I'll
this
second
is
that
quite
vote.
early in the morning, yeah. So there's every chance.
Yeah.
Our pal could show up,
Yeah.
so he'll remain in the hotel room. I think he'll order some shrimp. I think some shrimp cocktail sounds good right now. A little, sounds like it's been a bit of a stressful morning out there, so he'll bring room service. He'll be like, yeah, but breakfast, you know. When you have a chance, it seems like you've had a bit of excitement down there, but you know, if you don't mind.
So Rosier, you got into
Some
the
crab.
Yeah.
Crab with Old Bay seasoning on it.
That sounds good. Yeah, that's
Yes,
People.
I flew down and got into the car, but I took note of where it looked like the getaway car was going.
Yeah. All right, and you guys are generally following them as well. You start to hear a helicopter that's right overhead. You see some other cops' cars moving off to block this vehicle. This seems to be a bit more involved with this than just following them at this point. They seem to be apprehended very quickly in some manner. So what is your guys' plan, to just follow them or watch the apprehension? Like what's your plan?
Definitely got
We
this
have no
following.
lights.
Yeah, we were trying to talk to one of them to get information.
I killed him. Sorry.
A bit overzealous with interrogation.
Sebastian, your phone rings.
You said to get into his mind.
Sebastian, hotel phone or
Yeah,
personal?
hotel.
All right. Yes, hello.
It's the shaken desk clerk. She's like, we have police down here, but you asked me to contact you as soon as the gentleman arrived, your old friend. You're right,
Yes,
he does
you-
look pretty tattered. He's in a sling and stuff. He just checked in and went up to his room.
Oh, right, okay.
Motherfucker.
What room's that?
I don't really feel comfortable giving you his room number, but I can ring his room for you if you'd like.
Sure. And just tell him his old friends wanting to check up on him for the meeting.
Okay. Sounds good. So she hangs up. Your room service arrives pretty promptly. The entire front area of the hotel is sort of cordoned off with police, and they're inside talking to people and, collecting evidence, and detectives and stuff is going on. You actually see Ilith. Actually, none of you are in the lobby. Never mind. So that's all happening. You guys are driving down the road, and then you start seeing cops surrounding this car as it sort of stops and is idling on the road. Helicopters sort of hovering off into the distance, just sort of watching the entire event as well. What are you all doing?
Cinnabon
Purring.
sounds real good right now.
Yeah. Do we have a map of the area? Where's the mall? There's a Cinnabon in every mall.
If you want to go to a mall, you can find one pretty easily. Sebastian, you know that Roberto's at the hotel at this point. You have a
Actually,
phone.
I'm going to invite him for breakfast. Seeing a border.
And you got all of
I'll
her
ring back down to reception and say, could you ask Roberto what he'd like for breakfast and then have it ordered to my room, please?
I'm sorry, he didn't answer the phone. I'm not sure.
What? Is he okay?
I would assume he's fine. He could be showering. I don't. Maybe he had to poop. I don't. I have no
That's
idea.
that's lots of detail. Can we do? I suppose this is strange. Is there direct room-to-room contact with these phones? I don't think I've ever done that before in a hotel.
If you knew the room number, but again, I'm not comfortable giving out someone else's room number without their permission.
If you could leave a message that obviously I've ordered breakfast for myself, he's get his order for him, and like I said, send it up and invite him over. Be much
I could.
appreciated.
He's already ordered some Stoli on ice to be brought to his room, so I'm not sure he would want to have anything else. But I'll leave the message if he answers.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna nip out and see if there's any. How many floors are in this hotel? I suppose there's a lot.
Yeah, there's like 6 floors. You're on
and
number 3.
I wouldn't be lucky enough to be in the same floor. I was going to see if I could maybe look for a waiter that's delivering room service.
Yeah, I mean that's entirely possible. If you can rush to a elevator and see where it's.
That's what I'll
going.
do. I'll press the buttons on the elevator and see if it
Press
opens
all
up
of
with
Just
the...
like.
Yes. No, just on my floor.
Right.
So obviously if they're heading up, opens up, and then there's a waiter.
Okay.
We can take it from there.
See how lucky you are. All right. So you hit the button. Everyone else is going for Cinnabon, and you're just sitting here like, is it even possible? Could I even be this lucky? Like, there's no possible way that I'm going to be lucky enough to get the exact elevator at the exact time, and then
Father,
ding,
help me.
it opens, and you see a attendant there with a little tray with a bottle of Stoli on ice in it.
Ah, right. I'm a good man. That's I just step in. Thank you.
He's like, hello.
Don't sit in.
It
Seems a bit
closes. He's like,
excitable
"What
out there
floor?"
this morning.
Oh, it was insane out there. I'm so sorry if it caused any disturbance for you.
Yeah,
We
just
do have
hit the top
police
floor button.
completely covering the entire first floor, but business goes on, and people need their early morning.
So I hit the
vodka.
top floor button.
Okay. So it's only the floor above you that it opens. He's like, "Well, have a good day." And he's like, walks out with the tray, and he turns to the right.
Okay, I will get out the next floor.
Okay.
Make my way down.
All right. Are you going stairs? Or are you going back on the elevator?
How quickly would that be? Stairs might work better, wouldn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Right, so basically, next
You
floor.
like charge
once-
into the end of the hall. You bust open the door. You're like jumping down the stairs into the 4th floor. You open up
Trip.
the door and you see.
No, I take a breath first, so I'm not like.
You see the attendant going back to the elevator and just presses the button and just stand there. He doesn't have the tray or anything. He's just waiting for the elevator.
For him.
Okay. So as soon as he goes in the elevator, what do you do?
I'm gonna walk. So let's narrow it down. He's come from that direction, the other side of the elevator, not
Yeah,
where I
you
am.
can
So
tell the
it's-
hallway he went down. Yeah, where he came
Yeah,
from.
so that's what I'm going to do. That's just politely knock on each door, not like doof, 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 but just a.
Tink, tink, tink. All right, the first one you knock on. Well, to be fair, you may not need to do this. You can still do it if you want to, though. As you turn and look down the hallway, you can see the tray sitting outside.
That's what I was
a
looking
door.
for. Right. Okay, that's even better. Right. Okay. So
But we can still knock on all doors. I can do characters.
No, that's okay. If there's a tray, I'll go for the tray. That's
Do
okay.
another
To
2 hours
indicator.
of this. All right.
That's about the way this game's going.
It is. It totally is.
3 sessions and I'm still locking.
You'll get it eventually.
We'll
Stick
go
it.
back to Hotel Simulator.
Best roleplay
Yeah.
ever in real time. That's like an episode of 24, isn't it?
Yeah. So you're standing in front of this door. You see like he hasn't opened it to take his order yet. You know, the bottle. It's just sitting there in the hallway.
So I'll pick that up.
Okay. So you're just standing outside the door holding it.
Yeah, I'll just the wee knock again.
He's there. Go away.
I'll just knock again.
I said go away. You almost hear almost like a whimper or something on the inside. Give me a perception check, please. So
Perception is
perception and
4,
celestial forces.
7, right. Yep. Oh,
yeah.
yes. Oh, yes.
You feel this ring in the symphony just blast you in the face of a human being hurt. Coming right from inside the room.
I'm just like, Roberto, let me help. You seem to be in a bit of pain there.
You just hear call, who the fuck are you?
Open the door and find out. This isn't going to drink itself, you know.
You hear muffling on the other side of the door. And then you hear that little peephole thing spinning open. I don't know you. Fuck off.
Well, I know you. Right. Let's do a wee song of charm.
Ooh. Ooh.
You better fucking sing, dude. And it better be charming.
Love.
Well, my panties are wet. Fuck.
Is this corporeal, ethereal, celestial?
Celestial.
Okay, so song can either affect either the victim's will, making them apathetic and highly suggestible, or perception, dulling their senses to near imbecility.
I want to play with their will. Let me play with their willy.
All right. So,
Sorry, their will, not willy. Will I play with their willy or their will? Let's find out.
yeah.
Tickle time.
Gross. All right, so it's celestial forces plus the level of the charm song.
Oh, just celestial?
Well, and the song. So how many levels in the song do you have?
1,
And how many celestial
Okay.
forces you got?
3.
Okay, so you did it with a 6. So you sing some Four Non Blondes, and he is mesmerized by it.
Hey, Roberto, what's going on?
You hear the latch go from the little chain lock and the deadbolt lock, and it creeps open. Who are you? What do you want? And you see blood
Somebody that left his
soaking
breakfast to come
down
down
him.
and drink this with you. Come on, man, open up.
Well, he cracked the
Been a
door.
bit of a
You
crazy
see
day out there.
You see blood draped down his arm. You see one of his arms is in a sort of makeshift sling, and he's
Right.
sort of leaning in.
Let's get some towels and get that sorted out immediately.
He's like, I don't
Never
understand.
Never mind. That's right.
He's like, I'm in the middle of something. What do you want? You sort of edge your way
I'll
in.
speak to them in Portuguese as well. Just right, come on. Let's just get you healed up. Oh, bloody hell, man.
As
Why
you
you tell
walk
me you're
in,
hurt?
you walk into
I'm just talking to him as if
grizzly-
he knows me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just like, come on, you're hurt. Come on, let's get this bloody sorted out.
As you sort of edge your way into this room, which is he's only been here a very short amount of time, and it's a complete disaster. You see blood stained all over the floor. You see a couple candles lit around this sort of bloody area. You actually see him with his good arm behind his back, his other arm in a sling, and you see him nervously looking, his eyes darting over to the bathroom, and you see blood trail leading over to the bathroom. He's like, I'm in the middle of something. You don't understand.
Yes. Well, you're not going to be able to finish it off if you're bleeding to death. Come on, let's get you patched up.
I don't even know who he's going with you, but he doesn't understand. He's like,
Yeah.
I don't even know who you are. What?
I set him down in
what
the
is-
edge of the bath. And just start looking at his wounds, and I just get a towel and we'll start.
You hear a
Wrap
whimper
it in
coming
there.
from the bathroom.
Hmm?
You hear a whimper coming from the bathroom.
Right, I'm gonna just act as if I don't know what's going on,
Okay.
but I'm just still going on with the ruse of getting him sit down in the edge of the bath.
The charm makes him apathetic and highly susceptible. Okay. So he's letting you clean him up for whatever reason. It doesn't make any sense to him at all. He's like, I have to summon the demon. Something's terribly wrong. You don't understand. You don't understand. I have to finish this. And he sort of moves away from you and he sits back down on the carpet. And he
Yes, but you're
pulls
not
his
summoning
cock
any
out.
demons in that state. Now, maybe give me your other arm and hold it here to put the pressure on.
He's like, ah, as you like move the arm, he's like screaming. He's like, I have to finish. Ugh, stop.
I'll help you finish if you stop bleeding to death first, please.
He like looks up
the
at you.
army's
He's like,
hiding around
you'll
his
help
back.
me?
I want
You'll
them
help
to-
me?
Absolutely.
Will you grab my dick and start jerking me off, please?
In a minute.
I've got to come on the blade. That's how they come. That's how they told me it would work. I have to come
Oh,
on the
right.
blade.
Okay, let's get the blade lined up first.
You hear
gonna have
this
a-
screaming start to emanate out. He's like, oh, the maid, we got to shut her up. Quickly, go get in there and tell her to shut up.
Well, hold on, get the blade first.
She's good. There's police in the building. We have to do this quickly. The demon
Well,
won't
give me the
come.
blade so I'll line it up so we can get it.
He pulls his hand out from behind his back, and you see this brutal, serrated edged-looking knife, and it is just sort of emanating power in front of you. But you also are getting a sort of a sickness vibe. As he's like holding it, you can see pain etched in his face, like it hurts him or something. Like he's in a bad way right now. His flaccid penis is hanging outside of his zipper. There's blood soaking everywhere, including the blade. And now all he wants to do is finish. There's a maid in the bathroom who is hurt in some manner, who clearly is where the blood came from, freaking out. And what are you doing?
I'm trying to.
Angel?
I'm telling them to give me the blade so I can hold it in front of him so we can get him finished off.
So for whatever reason,
You can't hold it.
he hands over the blade, and you immediately feel your energy sapping as one of your essence sucks out of your body.
So that's me down to 8.
You're just like,
Oh, wrong character sheet.
and just pain seeps into you. He's like, the demon, he told me, that son of a bitch, he betrayed me or something. I'm supposed to be immortal. Oh,
That's what demons do. And then I clock him right in the head with the butt of the blade.
roll to hit. Do you have small weapon skill?
I don't.
I'm sorry, and you're the good guy?
Well, of
So
course
it's
he's
a
a good guy.
-2
Otherwise,
to your
he'd have cut his
precision.
pecker off.
So whatever your precision
Oh,
is,
are you
subtract 2 and get
hurting?
under that.
Whatever, what? Precision? Right.
Precision -2.
Right. Okay. So that's
Better have some good precision. It is tiny.
Oh,
wait, never mind.
no. I needed a 6.
Okay. So you move forward. He's like, "You're not trying to help me," and he like lunges forward at you.
That's all right. I've got
That
the
was
blade.
his
I'll...
dodge roll, that first one. So give me a dodge roll if you're going to try to get out of the way.
Right. Where is...
He's like coughing up blood. He's clearly not doing well.
Yeah, so if I can just hold him back in... Oh, dodge, right. Do you add corporeal or just on its own?
So dodge plus agility.
Plus agility, right. That's 8. Let's go. Oh, yes.
So
Just step out of the way and trip him up.
So dodge negates potential damage that they grab onto you. So he reaches forward and grabs you. He didn't knock you over or anything. You're doing your best to sort of like stay up. He's not hurting you or anything, but he is grabbing onto you with his one hand. And he sort of whispers in your ear, and he has like really rancid breath. He's like, the demon is going to come. He promised me immortality. Do you understand? This should not be happening. I was
Can I reveal
promised.
myself?
What's that?
Can I reveal myself?
You mean you want to show your celestial form? That's like a huge no-no. You
Alright,
are
okay.
allowed to do whatever you want if you want to, but
I'm
that's
just
not something
thinking-
you guys normally do.
All right, okay, because it's gonna shock and awe him, you know.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's up to you.
oh wait, does that mess up the symphony?
Oh yeah, if you reveal yourself, yeah.
Okay, let's not do that then. Okay, that's
I mean, you're already the symphony is like disturbed by this human that's being like. Here's something that you understood as soon as you walked in that you didn't hear before. Now the symphony is just like ringing like massive bells of like warning alarms are just going off, and you
do you know
feel
what? Stop it. Yeah, I'm
horrible
gonna
in here.
reveal my celestial self. I'm like, be still.
So it doesn't take any effort for you to go celestial. He just sort of falls forward because your physical form no longer exists, and you're just like. Holy
Spread the
light
wings out.
emanating out. The whole room illuminates from your divinity. And he just sort of looks up like,
I'll be like,
no, I summoned an angel by
you
accident.
will feel Father's wrath. How many mortals have you killed, you foolish man, for the sake of personal power?
Not enough, obviously. Not enough. I'm supposed to be immortal. I think I might have been lied to.
The father of
And, like,
lies.
blood is being
What did
spit
you
out of his
think?
mouth. What'd you say?
I said, the father of lies. What did you think was going to happen, you fool?
He's just, and here's the other thing. Normally, you would feel some sort of like reverberation out from you revealing yourself, but you don't feel like it's breaking the boundaries of this room at all. You just sort of feel it confined in this space that
It's like
you're
having
in.
a little triangle while there's a big bell just going dong.
Yeah.
dong, and I'm
But
like,
it,
ting,
it
ting,
doesn't
ting.
seem to be leaving the room at all. Like you feel everything contained herein for some
I
reason.
can live with that.
All right, so while this is going on, what's everyone else doing?
Clearly not
We don't
hearing this
feel
at Cinnabon.
anything.
Yeah, I guess we can't hear that.
Everyone's just having a cup of coffee and a munch and going, that's all
Yeah,
exciting.
no,
fun."
there's nothing that you're hearing from them. You are getting a lot from the demons fighting the cops at this point. Like they're literally having a shootout at this point. They're completely surrounded, but they're like disturbing the symphony massively.
Their bosses are gonna. Oh, I'm not a cat anymore. I went back into my normal form, my human form.
So, poof.
Oh, where'd the
So-
kitty go?
I think Rosier, because he's surrounded by demons, is going to call. He would have. I think he would have done this anyway. I was thinking about doing this before when they wanted to go to Cinnabon. He's going to call Sebastian and just kind of tell him what's going on.
So, physical possessions kind of go in and out with the vessel. It's sort of a willy-nilly type thing. Doesn't really make any logic, but these are angels and demons, and that's not logical either. So you don't really have your phone on you actually right now in celestial form until you go back to your corporeal phone. Then you'll have all your possessions and stuff that were on you, Sebastian. So your phone is going to go to voicemail. So are you going to leave a voicemail for him?
Yeah, he's just going to basically catch him up to date that we're pursuing the the bad guys and call us. If I don't hear back, I'm going to assume something's wrong and have to come back.
Yeah. So it's been more than 5 minutes. So your song is over, but
Right.
you do. He doesn't answer. So you can come to any conclusion you'd like.
I think it. Do I have to roll for it? I feel like it would be rational for him to think that something's wrong if he's not answering the phone.
You guys haven't heard from Sebastian since you first got to the hotel, right? Like, did someone
Yeah.
ever?
Yeah, no, he fucked off to his room and
No,
we
he just left. Yeah.
Yeah. So, especially with all the cops and everything there, I think it would be rational for you to be concerned. Yeah.
Okay. So I think he's gonna tell the rest of the people. I'm going to go check on Sebastian. I'll meet back with you guys.
He's gonna jump out of the car.
Yeah, they were headed to Cinnabon. I didn't feel like his character would.
You just
would
open
go-
the van
would
door.
go with
Peace.
This is
Tuck
my
and roll.
stop.
Tuck and roll.
Yeah. I mean, he could if anyone could, but it's weird. Okay, so Rosier jumps out of the van as you guys were like driving through the city.
Maybe we should follow him. Like, what the fuck? Why didn't he just say, hey, turn
I
around.
know.
Let's go back to the fucking hotel.
Right.
You know what? Let's race him.
Angels. It's
Oh,
weird.
fucking idiots.
Can't trust him.
Just They just don't make any sense. Just don't.
I thought
think
they were
things
I
through.
thought they were going to Cinnabon, so I wasn't going to go with them. That's why.
Yeah, but you didn't say anything. You just jumped out of the damn car. I must go. That.
This is my stop. Hits like a street lamp. Ooh. On purpose.
Yeah, actually, the arms, the street lamps are, and his arms are like that.
Okay, so as he jumps out, really quickly, Sebastian, before we get to anything else, because you have this dagger on you, I need you to make a will roll, please. So this is going to be your, I think it's just will. Let me double check. Where is this? Sorry, I have to use glasses nowadays.
How dare you.
Symphony. Yeah, just give me a will roll. Go under your will.
This might be fun. Yeah, no.
Oh wow. You feel compelled to deliver some essence to this dagger that you have on your person. It's like corrupting you. You're feeling its influence, like, kill, give me blood, give me essence.
Okay, how many?
Oh, you're gonna give me your own? It's just one.
Oh, just one? Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay. She's just like, oh, okay, take it. Oh God, that woo.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hope this thing has a sheath.
I know where the sheath is. I think the kitty cat had it.
I know where the sheath is.
Okay, so anyway, back to you guys. So you guys see him jump out of the van. Are you still going to Cinnabon? You going to turn around? What's your plan?
I vote we turn around.
Yeah, I vote let's.
Clayton's driving, right? So what is he doing?
Let's turn around and awkwardly follow him from like a short distance
slowly.
away.
Yeah, it's just like, brum, 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 brum. Right? Do you know what? Is he walking or running? What's he doing?
What are you doing, Rosier?
Running.
Right. So I spin the wheel around and I'm like, come up after him. What are you doing, you lunatic?
I roll the window
paralleling
down
you.
and say, "Get in the van, kid. Get in the van, kid."
This is how we get arrested.
I thought you were all going to the mall, you call it? All right. If we're going back to the hotel, I'll come with you.
Why is your vessel 17? You talk like you're an 80-year-old.
Years old.
The mall you kids go to?
Get off my lawn.
Kierkum. That means to milk a male goat. That one doesn't translate as well.
That's what Sebastian's
Oh, it
doing.
does. Sebastian's not gonna be able to look us in the eye later.
Actually, trying to pry it open. It's all glazed over.
Oh God.
Gross.
All right, let's go back. Let's not do this
Yeah.
anymore.
He goes into the van then. If they're heading back to the hotel, he'll go with them.
Okay.
He begrudgingly limps.
Yeah. Just sits solidly in the corner.
And then you still have some light pole on your face.
Little black flakes from the paint.
So
So you get in the van and then you do a quick 180 to go back to Cinnabon?
hold him.
Just to fuck with him?
Then we'll feed him.
You're going to enjoy this.
Sucker.
It's a hotel.
All right, so you guys go to the hotel then?
Yeah.
So-
that's what-
There, cops are everywhere here. It's not like an active shooting scene at this point. So, it is just like there's cops out front only letting people in who are actually residents at the hotel right now or booking. So as you start walking up, they're like, whoa, what's your business here?
Our homie's up in room 303 because I heard that through the vent when I was cleaning my poop off myself.
He's like, too much information. All right.
Well, no,
Go
that
ahead.
was subtext.
Oh, okay.
No, you know what? Actually, I take that back. I did. I tell the cop I heard it because I was cleaning poo off myself to set up
like-
that I was in the building at
Go
one point.
Yeah. Smooth.
And debase yourself a little more.
He lets you go through.
It fucking worked. All right, kids. Well, We know where his
The,
room is, so I guess that's where we start.
You see the attendant. She's talking to Ilith, actually. And she's like, "Oh, you guys are back." And Ilith turns around. She's like, "I don't think you ever left. You're the cause of all this, aren't you?" And she walks up to you guys.
We did leave. We left. We did leave. We just came
We're not
back
here.
from where we were,
It's like, "Well,
which was not here. So
I've
we
been
left.
talking to the desk clerk, and apparently, Roberto checked in. So,
Oh, really?
yeah. So, do you want to go up there with me?"
Yes.
Yes.
Can I bring my friends?
Yeah, they all have a pretty dark reverberation on them. Let's do this. All right.
Yeah,
So you guys
it's all of
slow-mo
them.
all walk to the elevator. You get
Only
there,
the angel's not here.
click it, and you start waiting. Islet looks
Hey,
over.
Awkward
you
Alice.
guys
on
like,
Angel.
Everyone has to do the awkward thing they left. You know why? Even though you're talking, the minute the left doors closed, everyone goes silent
Yeah.
and can't make eye contact.
Sort of just looking at the mirrored reflections through the brushed stainless steel.
Even though you've been mates for 20 years,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. The minute you get a bit left together, it just has to go awkward for some reason.
Police are outside, like combing the area. Janitors are cleaning up the glass and blood from the shotgun blasts, and insurance adjusters are coming onto the scene in order to sort of take inventory of the damage. And you guys are just waiting for the thing to come down, the elevator. Finally comes down, doors open, you guys step inside. She's like, hits number 4. The doors slowly close. And it slowly lifts, and you start hearing music just do 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 do.
So you spoke to the receptionist.
Oh,
What
you're gonna
all
talk to me.
did she tell you? Did she tell you everything?
She said wrong hole, I
Did
think.
she? Oh,
Extra
that-
character point.
That was right.
It's only the wrong hole if you're doing it wrong.
Okay. So, she's all, well, he said he checked in. What do you mean everything? What's everything?
What was his condition when he
No,
got in?
that's
Did he come with
that's-
anybody?
yeah.
She actually didn't say. I just asked if he had checked in yet, and she said yes. And so I asked for the room, and then you guys came in.
Yeah,
What
but
a coincidence.
It is.
well,
really
we thought we'd leave the excitement. We were we saw our friends drive past and we thought we'd follow them. And seems like your people are dealing with those right now, so we thought we'd come back here to carry out the stakeout.
She's like, if I take you to his room, one good turn deserves another. I think I'm going to ask something of all of you. How's that sound?
All right, fine.
Okay, 2 at a time. Don't be greedy.
What? No. No.
I see where this is going.
She looks over at Rosier. Do you agree?
It depends what you ask.
That's not how it works. You either accept my knowledge, and then you owe me a favor, or you don't, and I don't show it to you.
You leave me little choice. Fine.
Okay, so does everyone agree, or does anyone say no?
Yeah.
No.
Well, if they all know, they can tell me later, so I don't need to say yes.
Well, I'm not going to
Well,
leave
you-
this
because
elevator
we're in-
until you say
I
yes.
was going to say, we're in the elevator together.
Fine,
in for a
yes.
penny, in for a pound.
Okay. You all have just earned a Discord of a
She's
geese.
one-
This is something that the Lilim demons are capable of doing, which means you owe a favor. And every day that you do not give that favor back or pay that favor off, you get an extra note of dissonance. So once the geese is paid, then the dissonance goes away. But until then, you will continue to develop dissonance until you fulfill her request. She's like, well, I need you to get me that dagger. So let's go get it. So the doors finally open. And she walks down the hall. You guys see there's this tray with a bottle of Stoli there. So back in the hotel room.
No, just a tray, because I brought the stuff
Oh,
in.
right. a bucket of ice, basically. So you're in there in your divine form. You just gave some of that back, and Roberto at this point starts like dropping down on the ground and coughing. He's getting worse and worse and worse. He's like, I think they lied to me. I think that son of a bitch lied to me. I don't think I'm immortal. It's not working. This is just son of a. He's like really hurting. Are you still just floating in your celestial form?
Yeah, I'm gonna change back into human form, and who told you?
Human form.
Yeah. Goddamn demon I summoned. He said, oh, son of a bitch said he was gonna take care of me. I didn't think he meant like this.
No, I think he did mean like this. Humans always, he's always misinterpret.
But I summoned him. I summoned him. He's supposed to do my bidding.
You don't summon a demon. All you do is open the door.
Yeah, as you know.
When are you humans going to learn?
As you know, as a celestial, demons, they like to fuck with sorcerers. So when they summon them, they're just telling them to do ridiculous stuff just to mess with them. Like it's not actually, it's very rare they actually follow through unless they want to use the sorcerer for something. But in this particular case, he's just like, no, oh, I feel horrible. This son of a bitch.
Well, you'll face your judgment.
So he's just getting worse and worse.
Yeah, I'm just going to let him.
And you hear screaming coming from the bathroom.
So I'm going to go help her. He's not in a position to get up or anything?
No, he seems like he's dying.
Okay, that works. So I'm going to go help the maid.
Angel!
Yeah, well, I'm not going to
blame
murder him, but there's a more pressing need. There's actually he's a sinner. There's a damsel in distress. I'm going to go help her and get her out of here.
Yeah. All right.
Is there something I can wrap this thing up in so I'm not holding it in my hand like a lunatic?
We don't need
there's
this
sheets
anymore.
and blankets and towels. And...
Yeah, I'll get a towel and I'll just shove it in my jacket.
Okay.
Does anything change if I'm not physically holding on to it?
No, you're in possession of it, and that's all that is required.
Right.
You just you feel a constant sort of pull and tug. You do feel like the blade is like satisfied for a little bit though, like it's not actively asking, but you can tell that this thing is like a vampiric blade of some sort.
Okay, that works. Right. So let's get her out of here.
So you walk into the bathroom, and it is, you don't know what you were expecting, but it is definitely not it. This woman is like leaned over the edge of the clawfoot bathtub backward, like her spine itself is broken. Her stomach is completely cut open, and you just see like a little bit of intestines sort of bubbling out. Every time she cries or whimpers, it just sort of bulges out a little bit more. You're surprised she's even conscious or alive at this point. It's just the most vile. Blood is everywhere, and she's just sort of shaking, just help me!
She like, tied up or
freaking
just
out? No, she just bent over backwards, like her back is broke, like she can't move. She's just walking. You're just like,
yeah. I'm like, oh.
And the smell hits you of like intestines and vile bile and.
Oh God! Is there any towels left about?
You only see one tiny napkin. Clean it up with that.
That and a Band-Aid, a single Band-Aid.
I'm like,
I'll fix everything.
I'm gonna go get help. There's nothing I can do here. I'm running like buggery.
You're leaving the room?
There's nothing. I'm gonna have to go and get medical professionals. There's nothing I can do.
All right. I just didn't expect you to leave the guy that you guys are searching for. All right.
Well, he's on his way out. And I've got what we need, so I need to go get somewhere so I can Marcus.
Okay, so you run out of the door, and you run right into this group as they're coming to the door. She's like, and Isla like looks down. She's like, "You
get an ambulance.
You have it, don't you? Where's Roberto?" She looks at you guys. If he has the knife, bring it to me or pay the price. And she walks past you into the room. You hear her scream. oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And she's like, Roberto's right here. He's going to die. You don't understand. Oh, you don't understand.
I run.
So he runs down the hallway. What do you guys do?
So
Tackle him.
Rosier's gonna go in and see the blood. Is he hear the maid?
Yes, you will eventually hear the screaming or the whining of the maid. Yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna go in there while the rest of the party
Okay, so
does.
you go in there.
Mhm.
If Zoros, if you're going to try to tackle him, let's get some. I mean, we're just basically going to do initiative here from the existing agility stuff I have in here already. So, Jesk, Entity, Huzriel, Zoros, Clayton, Rosier. Okay. So, Rosier, you went up to do that. Clayton is up first. What does Clayton do?
Clayton goes into the room just to see what's happening.
Okay. Zoros, you're going to try to
Right.
grab him?
Tackle Sebastian.
So, fighting plus strength. I think fighting is strength, right? Or tackling him would probably be agility for that. So,
Can I use acrobatics?
oh, yeah, I think that would probably work.
Cool.
So acrobatics, agility, and just get under your target number.
10, and I got an 8.
8, so you got a
with
2
check die
success.
2.
So I need if you have a dodge, I need you to do a dodge action if you're not
Right.
going to want her to grab you.
Dodge plus agility, is that right?
Yep.
Okay, so 8.
On the money.
I got 7.
And your check digit is 5, so it's actually better. So you grab onto him, but your hands like slip out as he's like in motion, moving away from you. Huzriel? Oh, sorry. Entity? Who am I missing? Entity,
okay.
Jesk, Rosier, Clayton,
Sebastian.
Zoros, Sebastian. That's it. Let me add that really quick. What's your agility, Sebastian?
My agility is 6.
Sebastian. Thank you. 6. All right, let's reorder this. All right, so Clayton went. Sebastian, you're actually before Entity. So what's Sebastian doing? Just running down the hall?
Running just for the stairs and
For the stairs? Okay. What's your plan, just so I know what you're doing?
I need to get in touch with Marc. My job is to get the blade and then obviously reach out.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to get clear
Okay.
and then call my boss.
All right. So Clayton went inside. Sebastian ran to the stairway. Entity, what are you doing?
I'm gonna follow after the blade and try to convince Sebastian has it, right?
Well,
To
you guys
give
don't
it to
know
me
for
briefly.
sure,
I
but
just
it's a
need to-
pretty good bet that because he's like running away from the people he was just hanging out with the whole time, that maybe he has it.
Okay. So I'm gonna like plead, like we need it just for a second, or else like bad things are gonna happen to us. Like just
You like
For
run and shout, "Hey, come on!
moment.
Something bad's gonna happen!"
please, like seconds.
All right, Jesk.
I'm running after him. Like I desperately need this.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm curious as to what the cop has to say that was so damn important. So I'm going to go into the room to find out what she has to say.
Okay.
Because she just kept screaming, "You don't understand, you don't understand." And I don't, so I want to know.
Nice. Okay. So that's the bottom of the initiative. So we're going to do a little bit of talking and then we'll pick initiative back up with what everyone's doing after that. So she's in there and she's holding him. This guy looks fucked up. He's got like scratches and cuts and wounds all over his body. His arm is in a sling. His blood is leaking everywhere, leading off into a trail in the bathroom. And he's just sort of like down there, like whimpering, half conscious. She's like, "No, talk to us. Where's the other half of the blade? Where is the other half of the blade?" He's like, I don't know. The demon, I think the demon took it. I had it with me, and then a goddamn angel took my half, but I don't think my half was the one that was working, because it was just draining me of all of my life, and it told me to kill. I have to talk to the demon to find out why it's not working. I need to talk to Huzril. She's like, oh, really? Really? Okay. Well, that is good to know. She walks over to the bathroom, and you see her pull out a piece of chalk and just draw a circle all around the clawfoot tub where the woman is lying in, and her body literally just disappears, except for all the blood that was remnant. And she stands up, she turns to you guys. The blade that he has is 1/2 of the full blade. It was sundered in two by these idiot human sorcerers. And it's not the right side of the blade that we need. So wherever Huzrael is, that's where the other half of the blade is. We need to find it. So search for clues in this room because we need to find out where he's got it, where he went. And Roberto's just coughing up blood and mucus and stuff as he's laying there, just sort of shaking every once in a while from shock as he's actively dying. I'm sorry, they were saying Hammett, not Huzrael. Okay, so Sebastian, you were running. Rosier's up next. What are you doing?
So his plan was to try to help the maid, but the maid's now disappeared.
Yeah, you're just like shocked, like, oh wow, what the hell?
Yeah. Okay. So he's gonna go back into the room and try to see if he can heal this guy because we need more information from him.
All right. And are you using a song or are you using like...
Yeah, I think it sounds like it needs a song. It sounds like he's on death's door. So it needs something like that.
One thing that you guys notice that is now starting to kick in as you're like, starting to like calm down and think for just a second is that you did not hear any of the, like in the symphony, you didn't hear the echoes of the pain that woman was feeling or that Roberto was feeling. And now after Sebastian ran away, now it's just like massive bells ringing in your head. It's almost as if you can see the ripple effect through the symphony itself as everything is starting to like ring again. And she's like, oh shit. I think that dagger can create realms, like zones of silence in the symphony. So you can do anything you want inside that zone without affecting the symphony until it's gone. That's a problem. That's a big problem. If if angels get their hands on this, we're screwed. We can really use this. You owe me. Go get that goddamn dagger. And she's like looking at each of you that are in the room. All right. So Rosier, you came back. You were telling to help him. Go ahead and do your, we can just actually skip the rolling because he's actively too far gone from the blade to survive this.
Okay. But
if there's any like last minute things that you guys want to ask him before he punches out, now would be the time. Zoros, you're up. So you tried to grab Sebastian, slipped right through the ends of your fingers. What you gonna do?
He's running away. I'm gonna use the Song of Entropy.
Okay.
To bring terror and nightmares to him to get him to try to stop.
To Sebastian?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not sure you can do that if you're not in range.
Yeah, I don't know what their ranges are.
Yeah, so it's used within touching range, although performance does not actually need to touch the subject. Melee ranges are okay. Sniper ranges are not. So yeah, you would have to be.
Oh, okay.
Close to him.
I'm sorry. I just am reading that off the top.
That's
okay.
But you can stand there for a minute and think about it, and then just realize that you can't do it, and I bugger off.
You just call him, like, you got the wrong half, dude.
But she didn't hear. She wasn't in the.
I don't know that he has the wrong half, though.
You're right.
So I'm just.
All I know is I owe Lilith a favor, and I don't want to have to owe her this favor for very long.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna have to get the dagger. I guess I'll just sprint run after him.
Okay. So you and Zoros are both running after him. She's screaming at him as he's... Are you still actively running down the stairs, Sebastian?
Yeah, I'm getting away.
So you guys
I need to get somewhere.
I mean, you guys are literally pacing each other. You have the same agilities. You're just like running, charging down.
Agility.
I'm just showing 8. Do you have something
Yeah,
different?
Sebastian's a 6.
Right. So you are catching up. Okay, so you're gaining. Actually, does Entity, do you have an 8 as well, or what's yours? You're 6. So you're pacing Sebastian,
6.
and Zoros is actually catching up to him. She's like passing you as you guys are running down the stairs. You got 4 flights of stairs to run down. Each round is like 5 seconds ish. So we can say a floor around as you're like just boiling down, like running as fast as you can, and she's just catching up to you the whole time. By the time you get to the second floor, if you want to try to grab him, you would be able to, in distance wise.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Woo! Almost 3 6s. That would have been dope.
Would have been dope.
So did you make the
Not 3 6s.
with 12?
No, I missed it by 2.
So like reach out, and he's just like slips through your fingers. Okay, so what's your plan once you get to the bottom floor, Sebastian? Because you know she's on you, like she's right next to you.
What about these doors open? I need just space so I can call Marcus.
Right, the guy who, not Marc, your superior.
Not
but
Marcus.
the
Marcus
guy.
we didn't get his agent.
Yeah, Gerard
A wee
or
bit
something like
hungover that day.
Yeah. But yeah,
We
you
didn't
have
get
a
into
business card he
particulars.
gave you. So.
You were too busy going, oh yeah, fucking role playing. Why?
Okay, so we're gonna have to deal with the fact that she's on you, like she's in melee range of you right now. What's your plan?
Right.
I assume Clayton is still up there in the room, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Sebastian,
Yeah, it'll probably fast. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to slam a door on her.
so you slam the door open. And you're trying to like pull it shut.
Yep.
Well, you can pull it shut. It's not impossible here. Entity, what are you doing? You finally get down to everyone else.
I'm still following along. Yeah.
And you like run into that slammed door that's closed.
And then I open it. I'm assuming.
That's how these work.
Boiled again.
He doesn't lock it.
Right, because we never talked
just
about how
open
I'm
it.
actually what the plan is, so I can't formulate it in my head right now, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and I mean your character was it's all happening immediately and fast, so
Yeah.
just that part of it as well. Jesk, what were you doing up there?
So is homeboy dead, or is
No,
he,
he's
still
almost
holding on?
dead. Yeah, he's doing his best. It's like that bastard little creature deceived me. He just vomits blood and bile. And after all I've done for him, I'm gonna scatter his atoms to the wind.
Where the hell did you see him last?
Clayton looks at him. I was like,
I was
can you
trying to
go in
summon
there?
him. Can you go in where?
Sorry, Cameron, what's your character's name again?
Jesk.
Desk, right. Desk, can you go in there and like rattle about and find out what he's up to?
Well, that's what I was trying to do.
Like,
It's like
possess him?
I'm in there with him.
In the
Yeah, but,
room. He's talking
no,
about
yeah,
you want to
you're-
possess him. So possessing
Oh,
doesn't
Possible is,
possess
but
him.
can you actually possess him? And
Not right now, no.
Yeah, you don't want to be in a vessel when it dies.
Yeah, no,
That's
fuck that
bad
shit.
news.
right.
Yeah, because I mean, he's like on his way out. It would take me probably just as long to get in him as it would take for him to die, and then I'm fucked. So no.
Can I do zombie stuff? That's what I'm trying to look at here as well.
Yeah, he can.
I can?
No.
No, me, Clayton.
Clayton.
Oh.
Sorry, other me. not running down the stairs, me. Other me that's in the room, me. This is getting a bit schizophrenic.
Zombie him like Weekend at Bernie's? Just make
That's
him.
what I'm thinking. Can I, if he's going to die, can I zombie him so we can keep talking?
Saminga. Let me look at that real quick.
No distance for harming a chain, detect undead. Because that's why he can create zombies,
So the
can't he?
zombie can turn any fresh corpse into a zombie. He must make a will roll and add the celestial forces, but subtract the original forces from the corpse he's trying to rise. If the roll is successful, the amount of essence equal to the corpse's original force must be spent in a number of hours equal to 6 minus the checked digit. So it's kind of complicated. It has the same forces that it did in life, but all the celestial forces are replaced. It will have
And
the
does he
memory
still have his
and
mental
instincts
capacity?
that it did when it was alive.
Right.
Hmm.
So
I mean,
I'm thinking pillow over the head. Let's zombie him, and then we don't.
I was gonna say, if that's the case, man, it's my turn. I'll just fucking pinch his nose closed.
But these
There's
pillows are nice.
information you guys are killing.
Well,
me.
yeah, I was
Yeah, but
trying.
he can tell us as a zombie. He
We'll
doesn't
get
have to tell
it
us
when
as a
he's
human.
dead.
Then I own him.
Because you make him a zombie does not make him a willing participant.
That doesn't
It
matter.
just makes him a zombie.
Yeah, well, they can be a zombie and tell us.
Well,
them
he
afterwards.
might not.
He's going to die
tell
on
us
us. So
anything. Well, if he has all his memories and shit from when he was still alive,
He will.
his last memory of being alive is going to be being murdered in order to give us information. I don't think he's going to give us information.
yeah, well, I can do stuff to zombies anyway and like annoy them more. So they become like a thrall when I make a zombie.
No, I mean it's like having a servant. That's all
Yeah,
it
well,
is.
he's
So
gonna be
not
my
all
servant, he's
servants
gonna
are
bloody-
happy about it.
bloody well behave himself and tell me what I need to know.
I mean, it's totally up to you how you want.
He's
to play.
about to die anyway, so I may as well just hop him along for a few seconds, and then rather than him croaking out something off, then we can speak to him a bit more reasonably and take our
How does
time.
the
We could
angel
do-
in the group feel about that?
Yeah, we could do both. We could ask him questions while he's still alive, and then out of desperation, we could try the zombie thing.
You're a very open-minded angel.
I don't like the
I'm
idea
beginning
of
to-
like,
Now I can see why you
Get a
two.
Well, I
feeling for why this guy fell.
Yeah.
You two don't want to come over to our side.
no. I tried.
Like
I
you seem
tried
to be
healing
very
him.
comfortable here.
I tried
know-
healing him, but he was too far gone.
Yeah, but,
But,
you try all these half-baked attempts. You know what I mean? Just come over to our side and have a bit of fun and get rid of that horrible
Who's
guilt.
Cinnabon?
Mm. That's what it looks
Right.
like.
So
All right, so
Roberto,
Rosie.
obviously
yeah,
this isn't the end of your journey. What the demon promised is going to be small stakes compared to what I'm going to give you. So you're going to enter into my service after you pass along, just to let you know.
You're not even sure he's
do you wanna-
understanding what you're saying, to be honest. Like,
You wanna
he's
go
not
quick
really
or slow?
responsive.
Well,
Rosier,
he's on
it
the
is
spot.
your turn, Rosier. So,
All
are you
right.
going to do anything?
So he's going to try to talk to him and ask him a couple questions. What did you do with the other half of the blade? What do you know about it?
He's like, he's kind of further along than being able to sort of answer anything cognizant. He's like, other half, two halves, I split it asunder. Oh, I was told I'd be immortal. He lied to me.
No, you're going to be
no.
immortal.
Fuck that demon. Ah! These sort of eyes glaze over. He just like lays still. You see Ilith sort of searching through the apartment, opening drawers and looking in clothing pockets and everything. What are you guys doing?
Oh no, he's dead.
Oh, right. Medic, right. Okay, let's get zombie time.
All right, let's look at how to do this.
Right, let's
So,
make a zombie.
I need you to make a will roll against your celestial force. He must make a will roll, adding his celestial forces, but subtracting the original forces of the corpse you're trying to raise. So what's
Right, so
your
my
will
will's
plus
eight,
celestial forces?
My celestials, that's 11 minus what?
Roberto's
What?
forces are 6. So 5
That's
is
7.
What?
I've got the beat 7 in.
Okay.
So I have 11.
So it's 6. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So it's 5. You have to get.
Sorry, 5, sorry.
So if it's successful, so roll and you have to get under a 5 with 3d6.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. I want a zombie. Oh, you beauty.
3,
Oh, you
nice.
beauty.
Okay.
Oh.
If the roll is successful, then an amount of essence equal to
I'm
the corpse's
scared
original
over.
forces must be spent. Do you have 6 forces to spend?
I do have 6 forces to spend.
So you guys hear this massive ring in the symphony just burst out from this room right here. You guys can feel it all the way down at the bottom of the hotel, and it's going much further than that with that much essence being spent at once. The number of hours, okay, so in a number of hours equal to 6 minus the roll's check digit. So 6 minus, what was your check digit? It was 5.
2.
So in 1 hour, the subject will reanimate as a zombie servant. It has the same forces that it did in life, but all the celestial forces are replaced by corporeal ones. It has a level 3 need and a numinous corpus at the level equal to its new corporeal forces. Okay. So it's going to take an hour for it to reanimate itself.
Oh, an hour? I thought it was going to be 5 hours. Or like, fucking, I just do. Right, that's okay. An hour's not too bad. Right, we can bug him in the back of the van, and then he can wake up when we get out of here.
All right, so since no one else was... well,
You're gonna
hold on, we
walk
gotta
out of
go
here
back
with the
downstairs.
corpse?
Yep. I have a corpse on, so we'll do corpse stuff.
You do, actually.
We've got bed sheets. We can either go down and get one of the body bags that have rolled up in the back of the van, or we can just use a bed sheet and.
All right, so
It's like a laundry
we are
bag.
still
Actually-
technically in initiative because you're still trying to evade your partners here. So Zoros is next.
Oh, sorry, is that me we're talking to now?
You two.
Okay, right, sorry.
Not you, Mike.
Other person.
So Zoros, you're up.
So open the door, go through it.
The door was
I
opened
opened
by
the door.
yeah, by her.
Oh, you
already.
okay?
So you can actually
Entity,
you're
open the
actually
door.
in range to either do a ranged attack or you can run up to Sebastian and do a melee thing if you want.
Well, we're in a hallway, right?
Yeah.
On the first floor.
No, it was the second floor that you guys got down to that you caught up to.
Oh, we're on the second floor. Okay. Well, yeah. I'll. I don't know if it'll work, but I'll run up to him and try to do the Song of Entropy.
Okay. So let's look at entropy really quick, just so I have it in my head. Which
It's the ethereal version.
entropy? The ethereal song of entropy is a mental attack, bringing terror and nightmare to a single victim. The victim may make an intelligence roll to resist. If he fails to resist, he takes mind hits equal to the check digit of the successful roll times the essence spent on this song. So the minimum essence is 1. Do you want to spend any more than that?
Yeah, I'll spend 2.
Okay, Celestials may add their celestial forces toward an intelligence roll to defend against the song. So first, let's have you put the song out there. So you burn the essence, and then to actually perform this song, it's a perception roll, I think. Let me look at resource mechanics real quick.
What's an
target number
ethereal?
is the
So
level of
would it-
song plus the number of forces of that type.
Okay, so the level of the song is 2. I used 2 forces, so that's 4, and then my ethereal score is 3. Do I add that into it as well?
Yes.
Okay,
So
so
7.
7. Come on, dice.
Ah,
Damn
one
it.
out of the way. So you guys hear this blast coming from below you guys of another burnout of essence. Clayton, you're up. So you're going to wrap up the body?
Yeah, we'll get a bed sheet and we'll wrap up the body of
Just a
something
quick-
hammer.
Memory check. There's a ton of cops downstairs.
We don't have to go right to the front door. We can go to the back.
Okay. So you're wrapping up the body. Sebastian, you're up.
So that wouldn't have affected me. Right, where are we on the
Second floor in
Second-
the hallway.
right? So obviously I'll run down to the other end to the stairs. So there's usually stairs on the other side of the corridor, isn't there?
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just run the other end. On my job.
All right, entity.
So the way these stairs are made, can I see the floor below me as he's running?
Well, the stairs they're surrounded stone enclosed little, rectangle rooms. So you open a door to get into the stairwell. You go down to the bottom of the stairwell. So no, you don't. There's not like an open floor plan where you can see the floor below you.
Well, and he ran to
Shoot.
the upper
Okay.
stairwell too, right?
Yeah. I mean, from where you
Okay.
are in the hallway, you can see where he went to the other stairwell.
Yeah, I was gonna try to jump on him. I'll just keep chasing him.
Okay. Jesk.
So fuck at this point. Pretty much all I got is to try to get out of the building and catch up with everybody. So I'm gonna hit the elevator.
Okay. So you
Just head to the ground
you're
floor.
not going to help with the body or anything like that?
Well, body's already gone.
Well, it's going to take him a turn to wrap it up and stuff.
That's true. Let's see. I mean, I got some
So it's-
stealth shit.
it's
Can I help
you,
him like sneak out of the
Rosier.
building?
Yeah, you can help him take the body out if you want.
Okay.
It's you,
Yeah.
Rosier, Clayton,
The cop lady.
Ilith
Yeah.
in there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just because we're gonna need him. I'll help him sneak the body out.
She like looks over at you guys wrapping up the body. She's like, amateurs. She reaches into a pocket. She pulls out a card. She's like, get me that dagger or you're going to suffer. And she walks out that front door of the room.
What a charming lady, right? Let's get this guy out of here. So
Hey
we
man, I
wait
got
for
her number, so charming me.
You crack on with that, mate.
All right, so
You wanna
Rosier,
get into
what are you
her now?
doing?
So he's just gonna say some prayers over the dead body, and it says, even though justice was served, you met your own fate. You
You can tell him when he wakes up, silly angel. Flip's sake, come on.
Right? Why
This
you waste
is-
time with that?
I
Grab a fucking
do
blanket
wanna,
and help us wrap.
I want to put a pin on this because this is important. The corruption of bringing a human back. You're a Mercurian, aren't you?
No, I'm Clayton.
Not Clayton.
He's fake.
Rosier.
No, Sebastian's
yeah.
a Mercurian.
Is he
Sebastian
aware
is
that
as
that-
well?
is he aware that's what they're doing?
Yeah, they've been talking about it.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
And
in
he
the room.
performed the ritual. Like, this is
Alright,
a
so
huge deal for you. Just being in the presence of this
Yeah.
happening is
Yeah.
arguably going to make you fall. And going along with it, I mean, that's pure evil.
Yeah. Okay. Good call. All right. So he's gonna play it differently. So he's gonna say, "I can no longer be a part of this," and he's going to leave, and he's going to try to find Sebastian to try to see about that half of the dagger.
That silly angel. We know why you trapped. We know why you trapped. We'll just skip out. We know why you trapped. And just taunt them while we're carrying the body out.
Freaking turd.
So,
All right, so
yeah.
let's get back down. You went into the well, so you're actually in the stairwell right now. Zoros, it's your turn. You saw him go into the well, the stairwell. Mute.
I'm there. Why is everybody going quiet?
I was waiting for Dayna to say something. You were muted.
I was muted.
It's like awkward silence.
So what were you doing?
Awkward silence. I'm gonna keep running after him. Keep chasing him down.
Okay. You're going into this. He just went in the stairwell, so now you're going after him in the stairwell. You just pass Zoros, who just went in there as well. Zoros, it's your turn next. I'm sorry, I just said Zoros. You passed the entity. So Clayton, you're bringing down the body. Are you guys trying to go out the back way?
Yeah, go ahead.
So are you using the elevator or the stairs?
obviously we gotta.
Use the elevator, stuff it.
What could go wrong?
Yeah.
So you have
We
like
can
the
just
body
drop it and
wrapped
be like
up
all
as
innocent.
you can see that Ilith is standing there at the elevator waiting for it to open. And she's like, oh no, you're taking the next one. You're not taking this one. I'm not going to have anything to do with this. I should report you. Like, go get me my dagger. I don't know why you're hauling around this poor sorcerer's corpse.
Okay, well, don't worry about it. Obviously, above your pay grade to understand.
I know where I'm going. You don't. Then the door's
Good for
open.
you.
She's like, do, clicks it. Bye, as the doors close. All right, Sebastian.
Everyone's very prissy today, aren't they? All very precious. Oh my word!
No,
From
she's
hotel
trying to help you
receptionist to
guys,
demon.
and you guys are like making zombies. Like there's more pressing things going on here. You might as well be
You
roasting a
don't put me in
boar.
zombie making game and don't
At this
expect me to
point.
make zombies.
I don't roasting a boar, you say?
Yeah, in the other game,
Yummy.
everyone took like a full day just to roast a boar.
Have you
I
ever
was like,
roleplayed with me before?
An entire village died because we roasted a boar.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, Adam, you keep inviting me back to these games. You know what you get when I'm at the table. Wise up.
all right, so Sebastian, you're on the first floor now. What's your plan?
Well, I was going to get the other stairs. So the way hotels don't work, there's just set of stairs, fire escape one side. There'll be another set on the other. So I'm running towards those.
Yeah, that's where you got to.
Right. Okay, so I'm going down.
Right, so you're at the first floor. I'm
Right.
wondering, now that you're at the first floor, what your plan was.
I need to call.
I mean, you have a
My
phone.
rep. No, is that how I got them? Right. Well, if I've got a breathing space, I'm dialing them.
Oh, you definitely don't have a breathing space, but you do have a phone. I mean, it's
Right.
you know.
Well, while I'm running them, bleep, 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 or
Okay.
speed dial, click.
All right, so Entity is next.
So he's running and on the phone now.
Well, he's running and he's trying to like dial the phone. The thing is, you have the business card number, so I don't know if you have that phone number
Speed dial.
on speed dial. Okay.
Yeah. For
Right.
sake of, you know, man, it's 1996.
So what are you doing, Entity?
Is Zoros like directly in front of me?
Downstairs. Oh, Zoros.
Right,
Yeah,
I'm
she's
not
directly in
downstairs
front of you. Yeah. Zoros is directly in front of you.
Okay.
She went in
Mhm.
after, and she's a little faster, so she passed you just barely.
So do I have a clear line of sight then of Sebastian?
No, he went down the stairs. Because his turn
Okay,
was
that's
right
what I
before
want to
yours.
gain. I want to get a clear line of sight with nobody in front of me except for Sebastian, so I can throw my crowbar at him.
Okay, well, this is the time to be doing that. So you move.
I'm gonna do
and then
that.
you can just throw it.
Alrighty. So
So that's going to be
Well,
acting as a ranged
agility-
weapon. Do you have the skill for
throwing
ranged?
4. Oh,
Oh, okay. Throwing 4 plus agility. Roll to hit.
Hold on. Minus the
Oh.
start. Like, is she right
I
behind
need
me?
to get a
'Cause
9.
Yeah, because her move
or
gets her to where
less.
you were on your last turn.
I'm downstairs. They're windy things, so should have a bit of terrain cover.
It goes flying past him. That's a 10.
What did you have to
I
get?
needed to get a 9. A 10 is what my
Well,
a 10 is what I
hits.
needed to get less. Oh, I hit ya.
So it would be, I need you to try to dodge if you want to try to dodge.
Right. Okay. That's agility as well. Agility.
Yeah, do you have the dodge skill?
Yep.
Okay.
So get below it. Oh yes.
So 3 damage is mitigated. You did 3 plus 4 damage total. So you take 1 damage as a crowbar bonks you in the back of your body hits.
Is that open
grab it.
vessel?
Yes, yes. So on one side of the corporeal circle, you have the
Yep.
body hits. The other side is the damage. Okay, so you hit him. Jesk is up. You're helping him with that body?
Where are we at this point?
You guys are waiting for the elevator to come back open.
Oh, okay. Hey, it just opened. Let's get in. How
All right.
convenient.
Rosier?
So he left. So he's gonna try to track. What's her name? Iolith. He's gonna follow her to see where she goes. So he's got move
So,
silently or
you had
tracking.
left before the bodies did, so you would have seen her at
Yeah.
the elevator.
Yeah, he's gonna go down the stairs and just try to, keep up with her. But
Okay,
like
it's going
from
to
a
take
distance.
you longer going down the stairs than her just coming out of the elevator.
Right.
From 4 floors. So you're like running down the stairs.
Okay.
Zoros?
And I'm gonna try to tackle him again.
Okay. So you jump down the stairs, you're just like, ah!
Well, I made it, but my check dice was awful.
Okay, so I just need attempt at a dodge.
Right. Let's go. Come on. Oh. Nope.
So she grapples onto you and you sort of crumple down to the ground. You had like your speed dial on your phone, so you weren't 100% paying attention. after getting smacked with that crowbar in the back, and now Zoros is on top of your back. Clayton, what are you doing? You're butt carrying a body into the elevator.
Yeah, we're busy getting us downstairs and out the back.
Yeah. So Sebastian, you are currently grappled on the ground on your belly.
We'll have a fight back.
What you want to do?
How do I disengage?
I mean, we're just going to use fighting for that.
Right.
Do you have the fighting skill?
No, I'm not a fighter.
That might be.
That's why I've been
a
running like
challenge.
buggery.
Yeah. So I think fighting is a 0 for a default. Yeah. So it's just your strength. Get under your strength, and then she'll try to. Well, she can't really. Yeah. it's
Oh,
gonna have to
that's
be a
right.
challenge. Oh, 4.
Oh.
Nice. So you got a
Nice.
4 check digit. I need you to get a better than a 4 check digit to keep a hold of him, Zoros.
5.
That will do it. Yeah, you're doing your best, but she's got a grip. You're surprised how strong she is for being a smaller form, a smaller vessel. Entity.
I'm like roller derby chick.
Yeah. Yeah. See, you
I
needed
wanna
the skates
grab
right now. That would help.
I
Blade.
did need the skates.
So Entity, you see they're both on the ground struggling, but Zoros has her, or has him, sorry.
I want to grab that blade.
Okay. So you're searching his body. How did you have it stored? Was
Yeah.
it wrapped up in a towel, a blanket?
Wrapped up in a towel and my jacket.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not going to be difficult for you to reach in and
I'm
grab.
gonna grab that weird lump.
As soon
Grab
as you
your
grab,
weird
give me a
lump, man.
will. Give me a will roll.
Will plus
Don't
anything.
grab Sebastian's lump. Jeez.
Grab that weird lump.
Just a will roll.
Will
straight
plus anything.
No.
Is that a dagger in my
Okay,
pocket?
so
or am I just
my-
excited?
Yeah. What'd you get?
My straight will is 10. I got
4. Nice. With a
4.
6 check digit. You feel the draw of this blade as soon as you hold it, even wrapped up. And you just feel like you want to give it essence, but you reject the need and you're just like, no, I'm not going to do it. Not today. Get behind me, Jesus.
great. I am going to now sing the song of attraction on the corporeal
Well,
level.
hold on, because a song takes your full
the
turn.
corporeal.
So your turn would have
shoot.
been to grab it.
Then now I have it, and then you guys forget what I'm about to do because I'm going to do that next, and you guys don't know about it.
Okay.
Don't know about
Jesk
what.
is next.
All right, so we're finally at the bottom of the elevator.
Ding.
Back entrance is straight ahead. We just have to sneak past these cops.
Well,
They're
if they're all
They're
at the
not
front,
looking over here, but it's also very obvious. Like there's 2 grown-ass looking men carrying a clear body.
Blood
wrapped
is
up.
like oozing out of the...
Yeah, like it's
Bloody.
It's all
A
white
bloody,
linens and shit.
bloody body.
So it's obvious as fuck. It's not like, oh, we're just moving a carpet.
I mean, it's a hotel for demons. Maybe they're red linens at this point.
You got a point. Well,
Okay.
it's almost a hotel for demons. It's like right there. Yeah. So we're
it
just
will be
we're
after
gonna
this.
We're gonna sneak the fuck across.
Yep.
So as you guys are like clearly doop, 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 doing your best, you see someone go, "What the fuck?" And the police officers are all like turning around like, "What the fuck is that?" They're like, "Hey, stop!" Rosier, you see Ilith walking out the front as soon as you get down to the bottom of the steps. You're like, "Oh," she's passing the other cops there.
He's going to try to move silently and follow her, keeping his distance because he's
Give me a-
unaware of everything.
Yeah, give me a move silently roll, please.
So 8 check digit of 4.
What did you need to get
Um,
under?
So move silently is 1 level of that, and then what is that added to?
Agility.
Agility. Okay, agility was 14. Move silently 1, so 15.
So you did.
So I got an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, check digit of 4.
I mean, it's daylight, so you're not like invisible, but you are very quiet as you're just like moving in, through the crowd of the police officers and investigators and stuff like that. You actually hear behind you as you exit the front door, "What the fuck?" And people like pointing over at the elevator. If you just take a quick glance back, you can see them all holding a bloody bag of some kind, like a wrapped bloody something. It's like a used tampon or something. Super gross. And it's like early tampon too, so it's a little mucusy and.
I think we should have gone off at the first floor. Might take the back stairs.
He's gonna keep. He's gonna keep
Sorry,
following
I-
us.
Shit, you're the
Why did we do
fucker that
that?
wanted to take a zombie.
Who? What woman?
This is
How
my
did you do that?
imagination. It's gooey. It's like
It's a
ectoplasm,
demon
but red.
discharge.
She
There's no
lied.
goo. There's no goo.
I'm like,
There's
shit.
no goop.
Should have double bagged.
It's incredibly dry and painful on the way out.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds like sex.
That's not strawberries.
All right, so Zoros, you're up. This is why I have no viewers, by the way. This is why. You're on top of him. You saw your partner there grab the thing. You're still on top of him. What are you gonna do?
You know I have the same curse you do.
That's true. If one of us brings her the dagger, does it lift the favor off of all of us?
We all just pass it around and take turns giving it to her. She's like, I regret this.
She's like,
Think
I
we
get
were-
it already. Okay, fine. You're all off the hook.
I think we were tricked.
Probably, but
Yeah,
But we're
definitely
tricksy
think we were
too.
tricked. All right.
the entity
I'll,
has her business card.
Jump off of him. Be like, all right, Insty, we got this. Let's go. Let's go bring it to her. I want to be done with this favor.
Okay, Clayton.
Let's
Great.
take
Okay.
off.
Are you
I'm
guys going to
faster. If you hand it to
run?
me,
What's that?
if you hand it to me, I'm
Well,
faster.
Hold on. I want to take a turn before. I'll give it to you on my turn. Hold on.
Okay.
Wait.
So we're on Clayton right now, and he's carrying the body with Jesk. And you guys were clearly seen. You see a bunch of cops moving toward you. What's your plan?
I'll show him the business card. Sorry, no body bags. We've been called in to move us.
Wow, I did not think you were going to go that route. Okay. So you like drop the
Well,
other
set it
half of
down
the body?
gently. No, don't drop it. Like, right, okay.
You know,
Just gentle, easy, fellas. Open my jacket.
you have
Card
fast
here,
talk?
you okay? Do I have that? Sorry, does other side of me have that? Frank 60 is jumping between. Charisma?
Will
I think that-
is fast talk.
Hmm?
Will is fast talk.
Well, I'm going to add some charisma to it as well.
Charisma is for reactions.
So technically, I'm reacting to police going, "What the fuck?" I'm like,
Well,
getting all
no, I
excited.
mean it's how they interpret you. That's what charisma is for. So
All right,
they,
okay,
right
right.
now we're at the point of they see a dead body and they don't understand. So
Right. Okay. So right. Okay. So I need to roll. That's under Celestial, isn't it? 8. Yeah, I'm a Celestial too.
not for skills, no. It's your
Under spells,
level
right, so
plus
just,
will.
Just 8 then. Right. Okay.
Yeah. And if you don't have fast talk, then it's a -1.
So 7. Oh,
8.
Damn it.
All right.
easy fellas, easy fellas. I'll try anyway. You know, easy fellas. No body bags. We're just trying to get this cleaned up.
All right. You see them like flip the holster lock on their guns. They're like, put the body down and we will
But
talk
I
this
set
out.
the body down before I started talking.
They're like, step away from the body. We need to resolve what's happening here.
Okay. Okay.
All right, Sebastian.
Shit. Right. How do I feel now that that thing's off me? That dagger's away from me.
Feel better. Like it doesn't. You don't feel that constant nagging pain that it was sort of drawing on you.
Right. I said, look, we need to get that thing away from the humans. I know somebody we can call to get this taken care of.
Entity and Zoros, you're there. I mean, nothing.
I know. I'm not saying anything. Mm-mm.
All right, it's Entity's turn.
I also have a
Okay,
person I
need
have to call to take care of these things. So
Yeah, samesies.
Same scene.
I need to hold the dagger in my hands, like physically, trying to keep it as like hidden as possible while still having it physically in my hand.
This is
So
a
I
big
could,
dagger, yes.
I mean, I just got to touch it a little. A little touch. We'll touch.
Get a finger in there,
And I'm
that's
gonna,
all.
yep, just start
And you're gonna what?
sing the corporeal song of attraction. Is designed to attune items to each other. One to tune the tugs gently in the direction of the other.
Oh
So,
shit!
I will always know where it is.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So do I?
So a
do I have
perception
to
roll
attune-
plus the check digit of the successful performance roll must be made to correctly determine the direction of the object's tugging. Nice. Okay, so let's get you to do that. So it's a in order to invoke that song. Where's the songs? It is the level of the song plus the number of forces of that type.
Okay.
God, this hotel's ringing like a bell.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are making a huge
It's like the
disturbance.
whole hotel's going ding ding ding.
Actually, since she has the dagger, it's not making any sound. As she has.
I need to get.
So what's
Ignore that one. Sorry. I need to get a 9 or less.
Oh shit!
9?
Damn it.
nice.
All right.
No, that's what you needed, right?
Oh, shoot. Yes.
You needed 9
I
less, you
can't
got a
do
9.
math.
So you have a
Yeah.
2 check digit. So you had to burn some essence to do that song.
Yep.
The attraction is 1 essence at least. Okay, so it's the corporeal version, right? So you are now attuned to this item, this dagger. That is your
All
turn,
right.
Jess.
I
You're going to hand it to her?
I'm gonna hand it to Zoros. Yeah, if I can. If that's
Yeah.
like a free action.
Yeah.
Perfect. There you go.
Hi, Jesk.
I'm just
So you
trying not to pinch another loaf in my pants right now because there's a bunch of cops with guns pointed at us.
Yeah.
So I'm just raising my
Do
hands
it.
and slowly backing away.
Okay, Rosier.
Is Iolith staying or is she leaving?
She's walking to her car.
Okay, so he's going to he's gonna keep following as far as he can.
Just
I don't know
up
if
to her
she's-
car.
Yeah, and see where her car goes. He doesn't have his hat anymore, so he can't take another car.
Well, I mean, all you're gonna do is watch her get into her car and drive away. Like that's
yeah, he doesn't have any kind of like ability to jumpstart a car. I don't think
why would you steal a car?
to try to to tailor.
You guys have her
wanted
phone
to see-
number. She needs
Yeah, no,
something
but he
from
was-
you. Like she
Yeah,
asked
he
for
was
the dagger.
he was trying to like sneak and like see where she's going to like find out, but
You could ask
I
her.
guess yeah.
Like I don't know why you guys are
Fine.
acting like.
Yeah, he's trying to do it sneaky. All right, so he's gonna catch up to her before she gets in the car, and
She like
and he'll
call out to
say,
her, Iolith, wait.
yeah.
She like stops. What? What do you need? What, are you
I
been
heard you
following
say-
me?
Yes, that's not important right now. I heard you say in the elevator that you at least knew where you were going next,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to come with you. You'll need my help.
I don't think I need your help. I think you need to deliver a dagger into my hands, or else you're going to suffer. Did you take care of that yet?
My associate has that dagger and will surely be bringing it to you, but we have to worry about the other half. And I think you know where it is.
I suspect I do. When I was going through his clothes, I found a calling card. If you guys want to come with me, I'm more than happy to bring you with, but I'm not going to have a dead body with me.
Agreed. Can you wait for
I have
us?
appearances to maintain.
Yes, of course. Of course.
She's like, look, meet me at the coffee shop
Okay.
at this address in an hour, and we can all go there together.
Deal.
Okay.
Okay.
She's like, you're creepy. I just want to put it out there. I didn't even hear you. And suddenly you're just like, "Bleh." Freaky, all right?
I've heard that before.
She gets in her car and drives away. All right, so we are at almost like a couple minutes away from 4 hours. These cops, if you show evidence of being that what you actually are in your role, they will believe you and they'll let you take it out. But they're going to insist that you use a proper body bag, which you can either get from your van or the ambulance outside will give you one.
Yeah, I'll grab one from the van. Yeah.
Okay.
But-
So you bring it over and you're just hoping like, how long has he been out? How long have we been doing this? I don't want him to twitch yet. Starts waking up as the cops are standing there.
Yeah.
So you like,
And plus, the dead body's going to be in the van, not near Elioth, so she don't need to worry about it.
okay. So you do that. That's going to end this session with the body of a zombie in your van. You guys have a lead to go to where you need to go next. If you want to follow it, you have the dagger, but you also have a geese to give that dagger to her. So there's a lot of things going on. You're not entirely informed on what this whole second dagger, half the dagger thing means. And you certainly don't have any idea about what this dagger does. Those of you who have touched it have a pretty strong indication, but you're probably going to learn a lot from Zombie Raposo. So look forward to that in the next session. Thank you guys for watching this after the fact or during. We really appreciate your time and attention. That is going to do it for this session 2, and there's only one left. We are literally at the end here, so let's hope it's an entertaining end. Thank you for watching this In Nomine Feast of Blades session 2. Subscribe and ring the bell if you're new to the channel. Don't forget to click the like button and comment to let others learn about this award-winning role-playing game and Cinnabons.
Hell yeah.
Until next time, remember that evil spelled backwards is live, so get out there and be evil.
And make zombies.
Zombies.
Zombie baking time.
Zombie Cinnabons. Ooh.
Mm.
Whatever happened to the soup party?
Yeah,
I
it
was
never got
promised
resolved.
a
You
soup
guys
party.
had the soup